Hello, hello, I am here. I'm gonna do Neuvillette story today. First, we need to do our commissions. After, what is this? Oh, look, Charmy, you can. They not. It's not when you do it. It's no longer blocked. Charmy is the event already unlocked. It's every event now available. I'm gonna do that later after we do the story.
Shine down. Access denied. Blaze over.
Another test subject. That
Now you shall perish.
picked the wrong test subject.
Illusion shattered.
The wrong test subject.
Ah, there's that is
There is no escape.
Don't get crabby. What's don't get? Oh, this one. What's the other one? Done. Oh, it's raining. Who made the Hydro Dragon cry again?
Illusion shattered. Torn to oblivion.
Oh, this is not the enemy that's for the commission. It's that one. I just killed that for no reason.
For Rex Lapis. Shine down. Ha ha. Illusion shattered. Transcend all constraints. Inazuma shines eternal.
There we go. This one is underneath. Let me heal first. Also, I need to condense my resin. Earth, wind, and fire, craft what I desire. Is this hide and seek again?
Shine down.
Oh, Lovey's here. Hello. Why is Lovey here? I thought you didn't like hide and seek. problem. I'm gonna hide and seek again. These kids. Oh wait, this is not Lovey. You just look like. Nope, you're not. Okay. Where are you guys hiding? Ah, I see you. Why hide? Why are they covering their faces whenever they hide? Hello, Varut. Where's your brother though? He's not in his usual spot. Normally he just stays here. Now where is your brother? Oh, here. What are you doing, Aurel? What are you thinking? Will he be okay? What is Aurel doing anyway? Planning to hide my dad's coffee here? I guess it's a bust. Sure stuff being a reviewer. Oh, she does not want her father drinking coffee. Oh, not this. Catherine.
Ad
Then go
Astra
to Monsieur
Abyssal.
Neuvillette.
Thank you for Ad Astra Abyssal.
There you go. Wait, I have a reputation reward? Did I do the weeklies on Monday? I forgot actually. Ah, yeah, I did. Oh, I still have one request. What's that
Inactivity
request that I
serves.
didn't finish? Ah, Marian's butter. Marian's butter. Oh, I have. Ah, gone your friendship then already. Alright, goodbye. I'm gonna be replaced by Neuvillette now. Goodbye. Say hello to Neuvillette.
The pleasure is all mine.
Yes, Daddy. Do I have artifacts for you? Oh, you have +0 artifacts. Let's increase your artifacts actually. Upgrade your artifacts. What are your artifacts? This is gonna have defense for sure. Didn't they say that they're gonna add quick level ups for this? I wonder when it will be added. Is it 4.2? And defense. Oh, it's energy recharge. Nice. Crit damage. It's going to. Ooh, attack. Hello, Sayo. Thank you for the headpass for Kuma. How are you? How are you? We're just enhancing the village artifacts, even though this would not be the permanent ones. Hope all is so well. It is. Thank you for dropping by. We're gonna do Novelette story. We just got friendship done with Ganyu, so Novelette is taking her place. Of course, we follow fellow awesome people. What do we get? Elemental Mastery. Alright. Your plume is, let's see. This is gonna be defense for sure. Oh, it's a H. Oh, HP is actually good. Crit crit. Ooh, increase crit rate. Energy recharge. Is elemental mastery. What is your thing? Is this HP percent? This is gonna add defense for sure. Yep. At least it added it only once, and it added the HP and elemental mastery. All right. We needed HP anyway. What is this one? Don't don't we have any other pieces for you? Defense. Do we have HP? Here HP. This is your off piece anyway. Defense, but yeah, HP. There you go. Crown is there's defense, but yeah, is that the only thing that we have? Oh, I don't have any more consumables. Let's eat. Let's start eating these. I don't care. Eat up. Oh, nice. We wanted HP anyway, so. Last one. And defense. Really? That's okay. Current HP increases the crit rate will be. Oh! So crit rate was a bit important for you anyway. Good, good, good. Can we draw, by the way? Let's see. We can pull for one. Go! Neuvillette! 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 Nope. What do we have here? Oh wait, I haven't logged into Hoyolab. Hoyolab is check in. Oh, we got some pre-moves for that. Let's go to the teapot. Oh wait, we were giving butter. I was distracted. We were giving butter to Mourne. Where are you, you Melusine? Here you are. Butter's ready. Butterific. Do you eat butter raw? The heck? What are these? What is this? Ah, it's just the Ganyu name card, probably. Where is it? There. And let's go to our teapot. Then we can start the story. Then after the story, we're gonna do the event. That's our goals for today.
This realm.
This round. Ganyu's max. I'm gonna kick her out. Oh, Kave's also max. Gonna kick you out of the adventure party.
If you ever have any.
Goodbye, Kave. gonna be replaced with it. What it before? Are you already friendship 10? Yep, you are already friendship 10. Paula, are you friendship 10? Let's go with Lynette then. I think Lynette is not friendship 10 yet. Yep. And we are gonna remove companions. Where's Kave? Yeet. Yeet. Who are the other companions that you have? Do you only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? 5 who is not friendship then. Let's see, let's see. Kave.
All the world holds dear is but a backdrop of constant motion. I stand before it, alone and unchanging.
3, 4, 5. All right. As long as you don't get anyone, you. We only need 5 for our adventures. So 2 more
The world
friendship
remains
levels for
constant
Dea.
over the centuries. But human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water.
This realm is
Furniture. I'm gonna make more of those. What is this? 8. Kave. Great. Kave. There.
if you ever have
That's all we need, right? Yep, furnishings. 3 more domain channel. We're gonna do that. We're gonna. Tomorrow's Thursday. That's the equity day. That's when we will do that. Alright, alright. We're gonna do the event. Actually, I should do the abyss to get those stars. What does Kave's name card look like? There. Oh, it looks like his clothes. Alright, now. Oh, we're going to do the story.
Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever.
Is he in Palais Mermonia? Palais Mermonia. Alright, let's do the quest. A familiar threat. I wonder what his story is about. The trailer made it seem dramatic. Is it really that dramatic? Let's talk to Neuvillette with Neuvillette. I haven't checked the damage of Neuvillette yet.
did I hear that right? Monsieur Neuvillette, are you sure you'd like to
Sure,
take over the case
Neuvillette.
yourself?
That's right.
No, but why? Technically
But
speaking,
why?
cases like this are better left to the guards. Neuvillette, Sabine! Hey there! What are you two talking about? Ugh, Traveler in Paimon, please help me talk our Chief Justice out of this. He wants to investigate a case on his own. Now, This is completely unprecedented. How can we have the Udex acting like a private detective? Hmm?
Plan to break into a new industry? I can introduce you to amazing detectives.
I trust that you'd be able to work that out with how well connected you are, but I must apologize. I do not plan on relying on anyone else's help for this matter.
So, what is it exactly? It sure sounds serious if it's something you've got to investigate personally.
A Melusine named Kiara received a threat letter.
And then?
That is all the information I have acquired at this stage.
Oh, it's because you're like a father to the Melusines.
I have no idea why you're so hung up over this. I've checked the schedule in advance, and it seems like there aren't any trials today. So, if you insist, I have no objections.
Thank you for understanding. I will leave a note explaining my absence on my desk. I would appreciate it if you could take it to Lady Farina. She may have no interest in official affairs, but standard procedure dictates that I'm still responsible for reporting to her.
Yes, understood. I'll come back later and deliver the note to her. Judging from Sadine's reaction, it must be pretty rare for you to investigate stuff personally. What's so special about this case?
I cannot tell you just yet, but it reminded me of certain past events. There could be complicated conflicts of interest behind all this, so I must eliminate all risks in advance.
Care to explain in detail?
Come on, stop being so secretive! We still have no idea what's going on!
It is not my intention to keep you in the dark, but I need some time to revisit those memories and collect my thoughts. Long story short, a little more than 400 years ago, I became the Udex of Fontaine and initiated a series of institutional reforms. There were few people I could trust, but I had two subordinates who were exceptionally trustworthy and capable. Carol, a Melusine, and Vautrin, leader of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol.
They must have been amazing people to receive such high praise from you!
Indeed. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to protect them. The reforms damaged the interests of some, and the more conservative faction took advantage of Carol's identity to instigate political unrest. Ultimately, they wanted me to yield more of my power. The incident resulted in Carol taking her own life, and Vautrin being exiled. From then on, I've been especially careful when dealing with cases related to Melusines.
Seems like they're using Melusines against you.
All Melusines used to live a secluded life away from human society. I granted their wishes when some of them, including Carol, asked me to bring them to the court of Fontaine. Many common folk believe that I share a special bond with the Melusines, and whatever they do can be traced back to me. Some of them, especially those who hold a grudge against me, exploit that belief and stir up conflict over Melusines in an attempt to lay the blame on me. I have nothing against the opinions of others, but the moment a whirlpool of conspiracy forms, it inevitably affects the innocent. It has already happened once, and I want to make sure it does not happen again.
Even so, why do you have to be the one investigating? There's the guards, the Maréchaussée Phantom, and the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol. Aren't they more than enough to figure out what's going on?
Based on prior experience, there is a high chance that those who hold hostility towards me do not belong to the same department. The political system of Fontaine is relatively complex and involves the interests of multiple different factions. However, since I am technically an outsider in Fontaine, a lot of trouble could be avoided if I personally took on the case.
Outsider? But aren't you the Chief Justice of Fontaine? Why would you be an outsider?
I understand where you are coming from, but there is not necessarily a connection between my responsibilities and how I perceive myself. You know very well about my true identity, and have even met others of my kind in other nations.
And the Hydro Dragon Sovereign.
Even though I was born with a human form, there is a fundamental difference between dragons and humans. Taking on the role of Chief Justice does not make me a part of this community. In fact, the status I was granted has prevented me from forming deeper bonds with others. I have lived in Fontaine for a long time, but I do not belong here. That is why I call myself an outsider, a fish out of water.
We're also outsiders in Fontaine.
Yeah, we have nothing to do with all those organizations anyway. So how about we come with you on your investigation? Let's team up and round up all the bad guys lurking in the dark.
That does not sound like a bad idea. I rarely investigate cases on my own, but with professionals like you around, I'm sure it will go a lot smoother.
Oh, Paimon's starting to get a little embarrassed. Just leave it to us.
I will write my note of absence right away. Let us depart together once I'm done. Let us go. We should visit Kiara first and try to gain a better understanding of the situation.
So Neuvillette feels like he doesn't truly belong here in Fontaine, but is that really true? Paimon feels like he has a kinda skewed perspective on a lot of things. Anyway, let's catch up with him first.
Maybe he's still traumatized for that 400 years ago thing. The remains of the past day. Diluvies.
Paimon's been thinking. You called yourself a fish out of water, right? But since you're the Hydro Dragon, would a dragon out of water suit you better?
Hated that.
Thank you for your suggestion. I will consider using the more accurate term in private occasions. Please allow me to rephrase. Has a dragon out of water?
Ugh. That sounds kind of weird. Let's stick with the previous version instead.
Hello, Kiara. What letter did you receive?
The weather's amazing today.
Kiara.
Huh? Monsieur Neuvillette! And you are? Oh, I remember. You're the Traveler and Paimon. I've heard about you. Aw, she's adorable. Hey there, it's nice to meet you. Thanks for the compliment. Is there anything I can do for you?
I heard from Sidine that you received a threatening letter.
A threatening letter? Oh, right! I remember now. The letter fell through the crack in my door as I was heading out this morning. It said something about catching me, so I thought someone wanted to play hide and seek. But Sidine told me it was a threatening letter, and that I could be in danger. But that's not gonna happen with everyone looking after me, right?
Have you run into any suspicious-looking people recently?
Suspicious-looking people? What counts as suspicious?
Someone who follows you from behind, someone who always strikes up conversation with you.
Ah! Did you think of something? Nope. I don't remember meeting anyone like that.
Do you still have the letter with you? I want you to show me what it says.
Oh, let's see. Found it.
Does it say? It didn't.
Now then,
Oh, there.
get lost. If you don't leave the Maréchaussée Phantom, I will come and catch you in person. Don't say I didn't warn you. A simple threat. Neither the handwriting nor the content itself reveals anything about the writer's intentions.
There's paparazzi concealing their identity on purpose.
We can't rule out that possibility. Since you can't think of anyone suspicious, I will be heading back to the Palais Mermonia to review some official documents. Kiara, you should come with us. It's safer if you stay close by.
Sure. Wait, no. I still have a case to work on. I promised Alof that I'd check on her place later.
But you are being watched right now. Going off on your own could be dangerous.
And that's where we come in to help. We'll stay with Kiara and make sure she's safe. With us around, anyone scheming to hurt Kiara can forget about it. Thank you, Traveler. Big Sis Paimon.
Big sis Paimon.
Don't worry, your Big Sis Paimon is super strong.
All right, let us go our separate ways for now. Please take care of Kiara.
We'll take her to a lost place right away. See you around. So, Kiara, how old are you? Let me think. 1, 2, 10? I can't remember. But I remember coming to the Court of Fontaine with Carol and Neuvillette.
Oh,
That must have been a long time
so that's
ago.
400 years ago.
Carol? Didn't Neuvillette mention her just now? That was more than 400 years ago. Why would Paimon be a big sister to you? My memory isn't that good. But Carol told me I could address others based on how I feel about them. Paimon feels a lot more grown up than me, so you're a big sis. Huh. Paimon sees. Hey, Traveler, did you hear that?
What? Hear what, Paimon? Is that
Strange.
Charlotte?
Paimon felt like someone was following us. Olaf!
Kiara, you're here. Huh? Wait, aren't these two...
Oh, they're the Traveler and Big Sis Paimon.
I thought so. What brings you here?
We're protecting Kiara.
Did you run into any trouble?
It's not really trouble anymore with us around. May I begin inspecting the store as planned?
Of course. Go ahead.
What is the inspection for? You just look. You're not even checking.
No hazards detected. You've cleared the inspection. Seems like the criminal from that case last month never set foot in here at all. That was quick. What were you inspecting? I took a look around the shop. Neuvillette says that us Melazines have special eyes that can see things people can't. Things like bloodstains. No matter how hard you try to clean them up, we Melazines can see their residual stains for some time.
Oh.
Pretty cool, huh?
All right. Now that you're done inspecting, can we have a chat? Hear me out. I'm planning to release an outfit for children next month and wanted to
Ooh,
hire
cute.
you as my model. Is that okay with you?
Of course! Is there anything I need to do?
Please wait a moment while I take your measurements. The sample should be a perfect fit.
Seems like they get along really well. Huh? What are you looking at?
I think there's someone over there. Is it
Is
Charlotte?
there really someone watching us?
Charlotte being a paparazzi.
Let's sneak over and take a look.
I saw maroon. Where's the over there? Aha! I knew it. It was you.
Strange. Why isn't he back yet?
It was Charlotte. Why are you being paparazzi, Charlotte?
Charlotte, what are you doing here? Oh, wait, don't tell Paimon you're the one who sent Kiara that threatening letter. But you don't seem like the type to...
Threat letter? What threat letter?
What are you doing here exactly?
This is starting to feel like an interrogation. Okay, I'll be straight with you. I don't know the slightest thing about that threat letter you mentioned. I only wanted to follow Monsieur Neuvillette and request an interview with him.
You want to interview him?
That's right. I'm not the only one, you know. Interviewing him is every journalist's dream.
Why are you
But it's
not
not an easy
scheduling an
task to
appointment?
accomplish. The Palais Mermonia
Ah,
rarely
there we go.
accepts appointment requests from us, and we never have the chance to interrupt when the court's in session. So imagine how surprised I was seeing him out on the streets today. It seemed like you were investigating something too. The perfect opportunity to whip up an exclusive, don't you think?
Don't
Of
get
course,
involved,
I'll make sure
Charlotte.
to turn in my manuscript to him for review. I have my principles, and I'd never publish an article without the consent of all parties involved.
I don't think he'd agree. It's better if we kept this secret.
Yeah, we're doing a secret investigation that can't be made public knowledge.
I see. Well, if you say so, I guess I'll put this matter aside for now. Oh, what a shame. Chances like this don't come by very often, you know. In exchange, could you tell me what the threat letter is about? I swear I won't tell.
All right, then.
Tell Charlotte it's secret than we told her.
What? Someone's targeting a cute little Melazine?
Shh, not so loud.
It just so happens that I did an interview with Kiara. Last month, in fact. It was well received by our readers, so I was planning to continue the series.
Oh.
And now someone's coming after her. I'll ask my colleagues about it. Who knows? We might find something. And don't worry, I know what I'm doing. This secret's safe with me. But I gotta warn you, even if I keep my lips sealed, others will know eventually.
Why?
People care a great deal about Monsieur Neuvillette's each and every move. Some may have already realized that something was up. Besides, the case involves Melazines, so... Anyway, I'll get going now. Watch yourselves, alright?
Alright.
Well, that was a nice chat. Let's head back and check on Kiara.
Why is Lorien here now?
What do you think? The design looks pretty good, huh?
I think it's great!
Huh. It's very pretty indeed.
Haran! What are you doing here? It seems that you just showed up out of nowhere.
As I passed by the Palais Mermonia, I heard that Neuvillette was investigating a case with you. Technically speaking, he and I are under an employer-employee relationship. It didn't feel right to have my employer personally take on such trivial cases. I happen to have some time at the moment, and came to take a look. I sometimes have my clothes custom-made at this boutique, in any case, so we always have a lot to talk about.
Yeah, because your clothes are bursting.
Neuvillette sure is lucky to have someone like you.
Leave this to me. You should go meet up with Neuvillette.
Okay, then, we'll leave Kiara in your hands. Come on, let's go find Neuvillette.
Neuvillette. Hey, he's here already.
How has your work been recently?
Same as usual. My schedule normally isn't too packed, so I have plenty of time for myself.
Ooh, then shall we go out to play? How about a beach vacation, like last time? I've even signed up as a volunteer lifeguard. I'm really good at swimming, so I'm sure I can help.
Thank you for the care package. And that's cute. They're friends. You also play Genshin, Seiyu? And have you done this one? As of that, how the investigation's coming up. Gotta talk to myself.
Oh, you're back. Is everything all right?
She died.
We ran into Cloran. She offered to help us protect Kiara.
You're stuck in Sumeru.
That is good to hear. I trust her abilities. It
Yeah,
looks
I
like
didn't like
Kiara is in
Sumeru
good
that
hands.
much. Fontaine
We thought so too. Well,
gave me
did
more
you find
energy
any
to play
leads?
Genshin.
I've been looking over the case records, specifically inspection reports submitted by Kiara and major cases I've judged over the past decade. I've come up with two plans. On one hand, I could start with Kiara and track down the group behind all this step by step. On the other, I could also analyze the conflicting interests of these major cases
Poor
and
Nahida.
confirm my suspicions if there is indeed a mysterious group that bears a grudge against me.
They both sound like pretty solid plans, but can you really finish browsing through all these documents? That's a lot of reading even for Paimon.
Don't worry. I'm a fast reader when it comes to official documents. After all, I have several hundred years of reviewing under my belt.
We'll help you read through them. We have nothing else to do.
Thank you. I will continue looking through the ones piled up on the desk, but feel free to browse through anything else in this room.
About Risley. Defendant Risley was declared guilty. Oh, he is. Risley will be exiled for the summer feed, where he will be serving his sentence. Trial Neuvillette remained silent for a long time. Oh, so that's Risley's case. About bribery case. Been a severe bribery scandal with the guards. Security and surveillance patrol investigate the case. All suspect involved has been arrested. Suspects have confessed to their crimes. Representative Council's proposal. The President Council has filed requests to collaborate with the Marchas Phantom on certain public events. Based on research, the ability of Melusines can enhance the popularity of these events. Marchas Phantom has yet to respond, however, it's not prohibited the Melusines from participating in such activities. About smuggling. Smuggling case solved with joint forces of guards and Marchos Phantom. Principal offenders have received judgment based on severity of their crimes. Please refer to appendix for the list of names. Man, what's this about? This? Ooh! Don't tell me the enemy is Spina de Rusula. Kalas, the boss of Spina de Rusula, was defeated in the duel and died of... Oh, this was the case. Defense owners come to a close. Defendant did not raise any objection throughout the trial. Text Neuvillette served judgment in this case. Its details are still under investigation. Yeah, we already know the outcome of that one.
Have you made any progress?
We skimmed through some of them, but there wasn't anything useful. Oh, there's so many documents lying around. Just how many cases have you handled?
Well, it's 400 years,
I
Paimon.
would love to answer that question, but the truth is I've never made a precise calculation myself. If memory serves me right, there should be at least 100,000 cases. The documents you see are just a small fraction of what's really there.
Whoa, that's a lot. Looks like the work of a Chief Justice isn't easy at all.
That might be how it seems from another's perspective, but trials and official duties are, to me, simply routine. There are many documents here. Take a break if you are tired.
You read Paimon's mind.
All right, let us take a break then.
Elixir, you got automated.
taking a break, shouldn't we at least talk about something? All this silence is making Paimon feel really awkward.
Please pardon my lack of consideration. People rarely come to the Palais Mermonia for matters outside of work. To be quite honest, I am not sure what we should do. Would you like to have some drinks, perhaps? You must be thirsty after all that work.
How are you, Alexa?
Thanks, thank you.
Hope that you have been great. Also, the art
Paimon wonders
is being
what
worked on
Neuvillette
now.
likes to drink. Oh, maybe he's a fan of really fancy wine.
It's because the update would be live later.
He seems like the type of person who'd
So
own an
just in
entire
time for
winery.
tomorrow.
You know,
Tomorrow I'm
me
gonna
too.
play with it. The update's patch is tomorrow, so or I
What's
mean
inside
later.
these glasses? It looks just like water.
It's probably water.
An astute observation. It is indeed water.
So it's just plain old water?
What did you think it was?
Since you're the Chief Justice and all, Paimon thought you'd prefer something more
Wanna get all the arts?
sophisticated.
This water is indeed very special. It would not be an overstatement to call it sophisticated.
Paimon, he likes water.
I believe you've already tried Fonta. In fact, there are many other drink factories in Fontaine, including those that specialize in packaging pure drinking water. Said water is sourced from all across Tivat, including Mondstadt's Cider Lake,
Not
Liyue's
Fanta.
Chintse village, and Inazuma's Konda village. Here is one of their latest products, water from Sumeru's Apam Woods.
They're all just water, aren't they?
If I were to comment on their mouthfeel, the waters of Cider Lake warm the heart. The waters of Chintse village have a poignant touch.
It's really
While
talking
one
about
might
the
call
water.
The waters of Konda village placid. Distinct differences exist between the waters of each area. You will appreciate their intricacies once you taste them carefully.
Well, he is the Hydro Dragon.
Try.
It just tastes like water.
What do you think?
No. Paimon couldn't taste any difference at all. Isn't this just normal water?
How regrettable. It seems like you still have a long way to go in refining your tastes.
Hey, this doesn't have to do with refining our taste. Paimon's pretty sure most ordinary people can't tell the difference. How did you do it anyway? Oh, could it be because you're the
He's
Hydro
the,
Dragon?
he has that dragon tongue. That could be the case.
We are allowed to bring that up, right? Since no one else is around?
Yeah, you keep shouting, it's fine.
Paimon's been wanting to ask this for ages.
This is how the
If
rich
you're
people
the
are who would
Hydro
think they drink
Dragon,
expensive wine shit,
how
but
would you
nope,
become Chief
water.
Justice in human society?
How do you get your position anyway?
Sorry. Paimon was just curious. You don't have to answer.
They collect wine, but they love water. Look,
There's nothing to hide.
like to put that to the
I was
test.
simply organizing my thoughts.
The dragon
I
tongue.
accepted this position because I wanted to seek out answers to questions that have perplexed me.
Questions? Are there really things you can't
Can
figure
he
out?
taste the difference in the fluids
Many, in
as
fact.
well?
But the one question that puzzles me the most concerns my own existence.
We
In
need
essence,
to study
I
that.
neither know why I was born in this
Is it
form,
just water or
nor
all
do I
fluids?
understand where my long life should take me. I lost many memories from the moment I was born. The primordial sea, for example. I can only vaguely recall its connection to me, but I am unaware of what that connection is exactly.
Ooh. Is there anyone who can answer those questions?
Perhaps the elemental dragons of other nations may have some form of an answer. However, they are scattered across all of Tivat. Abruptly visiting
Why don't we
could
go to
very
the
well
Valley?
pose an unpredictable risk.
True. Some of them have very unique personalities, too.
NH Daha.
I have
Let's
been
visit
holding
the
on to
prison.
these unanswered questions for a long time.
Like, you know,
But
when you
there is
drink
one
something
thing I
so much tastes
discovered
like
along the
water, when you
way.
drink water all the time,
My
everything's
emotions
sweeter.
easily
So you're
resonate
not
with those of
used to
others.
the sugar
Even I
anymore.
don't have the slightest idea what they mean. My guess would be that there are at least some similarities between humans
Speaking
and
of which,
myself.
let me get some water. A
By
little bit.
observing their behavior, perhaps I could one day understand the meaning of my existence.
Have you made any progress then?
Perhaps, but I find such progress difficult to describe. As an outsider, chances to engage in meaningful interactions with others are few and far between. That's why I'm quite thankful for this chat. Such opportunities are rare. Alas, time is limited. We should move on with our investigation.
Are we gonna continue reading these documents? Paimon's getting dizzy already.
I wasn't able to find any leads even after browsing through most of the documents. But while we were on the topic of water a moment ago, another idea came to me.
Water? Do you mean...
Why did it become so quiet? The Fountain of Lucine?
That's right. The Fountain of Lucine is where all
Hello,
the
Setsu.
Fontaine's
You were the
waters
one throwing
converge.
things.
It is the vessel of
I got
countless
some
memories
water.
and emotions.
And Elixir
If there
also
really
throwing.
were an organization attempting to use Melusines against me, they should also hold an intense resentment towards me. Perhaps we'll be able to find some new leads by sensing the hydro element within the fountain.
Huh. Why didn't Paimon think of that? Come on, let's go take
How
a
are you,
look.
Setsu?
Perhaps
Have
we
you
should
done
go.
this one?
There shouldn't be
Is
too
it
many people
long?
near the Fountain of Lucine during the evening.
Ever surging memories. And do you know where I can start the Anna continuation? I wanna do the world quest too.
Monsieur Neuvillette?
Oh, it's not Anna, it's Mary Ann.
I probably shouldn't disturb them.
Why?
I wonder what's going on.
You people are gossiping. Can these birds be turned into... Yeah! I fire my lasers! Ah, it's not getting... How do I... Oh, there. Oh, it stopped. I'm gonna shoot them.
Looks like we got lucky today. There's hardly anyone around.
What should we do next? Oh, Traveler, can you still hear the voices from the fountain?
Have you done the Archon Stories? Yes, I finished it. Should I drink more primordial seawater?
Perhaps leave the investigation to me. I need you to take a few steps back and keep a safe distance.
A safe distance? Neuvillette, what exactly are you...
What are you doing? Go back to the prison. There are many world. Oh, alright.
Whoa, it's glowing!
What happened? One of this continuation. Oh, alright. I'm gonna go there. Is it still to be continued or is it over? What just happened? Thing looks different how they normally. Oh, this is the past. We're gonna see what happened in the past. Oh, really? It's over already? I thought it's gonna be. Wait, the opera house is not here anymore. So in the past, it's not here. Also connected to the Helliture. Oh, interesting. I'm gonna check that out. Oh, it's Neuvillette and Carol. Oh,
Thank
Carol's
you
cute.
for bringing us here, Monsieur Neuvillette. The Court of Fontaine is truly incredible. There's so many things I've never seen or heard before.
I understand your excitement, but there's no need to thank me. Although I have responded to your wishes, it was not without personal interest. Melusine's special sight make them especially suited for joining the Maréchaussée Phantom. I'm certain you'll become an indispensable part of Fontaine's detective force.
I know, but I'm really glad to be of help. Not only can I repay you for your kindness, but also, it feels like my life has become a lot more meaningful.
But a meaningful life also comes with its risks.
It's definitely the safest to just stay in the village, but I want to see the outside world nonetheless. In truth, I've never really understood the purpose of my existence, or what I'm capable of contributing to this world. For almost 20 years, we've stayed in our village without finding any answers. That's why we wanted to leave our village and look for the meaning of our existence elsewhere.
I understand your confusion. In fact, I feel the same way. I too came here for an answer to my questions about my own existence.
Really? Could you tell us what we should do to fit in as you did? The truth is, many people threw rocks at us today and told us to go back to our village.
Really? People
It
are
hurt a
rude.
lot when they hit me in the head. And I tried really hard not to cry.
Logically speaking, both time and effort are essential when different species attempt to peacefully coexist. It will be a difficult road ahead, with countless obstacles to overcome. Different identities and ways of thinking all contribute to strengthening the barrier between one another. Removing it will be no easy feat. There aren't many suggestions I can share, because just like you, I haven't fully integrated into this society. Despite
has
my
been
social
400
status,
years,
I
you're
am
still an
still an
outsider.
outsider.
Well, you
Oh,
think you are.
I see. Let's all do our best then. I'm confident that we'll find the meaning of our existence one day.
I believe in you, but you shouldn't lose sight of the difficulties ahead. If you run into any trouble, I suggest that you inform Vautrin, the captain of the Special Security and
Vautrin.
Surveillance Patrol.
Huh? Is he the person
Dance
I met in
raid
the Palais
ends today.
Marmonia earlier?
Yes? Do you have any concerns?
At least the server
That
didn't
stone face
go
is
down.
human. He didn't even bother to look at me when I tried talking to him. It felt like he wasn't interested in anything but work.
He is an earnest man. There will be plenty of opportunities to work together in the future, so please try to get along.
Interesting, we're learning about the past. Baderiku.
Hello. Can I help with anything?
Thanks, but no need.
Oh,
Rude. Melusine just wants to help.
hello. I'm Carol, a Melusine. Is there anything you need help with?
Get away from here! I'm calling the guards.
What
Please,
the heck?
calm down.
Racist.
I don't mean to cause any harm.
Hard to say. Yeah, we should probably stay away from these monsters. Haven't you realized? Strange incidents have been increasing ever since they came.
Why should we trust this species from who knows where anyway? I can't believe Neuvillette allowed them into the court of Fontaine just like that.
Exactly. That so-called Chief Justice even granted them official positions. Not only that, but they're now responsible for investigating cases as well. I swear, there's some hidden agenda at play here.
Go away! Quit acting innocent!
I'm not leaving. I won't let you say bad stuff about him. We joined the Maréchaussée Phantom and solved lots and lots of cases. We've never done anything wrong.
Solving cases? With Neuvillette in cahoots with you. You could have fabricated it all, and no one would know. So tell me, how can you guarantee that you Melazines aren't involved in anything that occurred recently?
You're making Carol sad.
Before, don't go advertising if you're not a good talker.
Vautrin?
Aside from spreading unjustified rumors, if you continue insulting members of the Maréchaussée Phantom, the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol has every right to subject you to interrogation. There have indeed been an increase in cases recently, perhaps due to the shifting currents of conspiracy, and I understand your concern. However, there's been no evidence pointing towards Melazines being involved.
Even the captain of the security patrol is on their side. Neuvillette's newly reformed police force is already corrupt to the core.
How can two completely different species possibly coexist?
Racist.
You heard that?
Yeah. I don't understand. Why won't anyone believe us?
There have been rumors saying that you were born from calamity, and that you inherently bring danger to those around you.
Well, they were born from
countless
monster
negative
blood.
rumors about you floating around in Fontaine. It's near impossible for you to become a part of this society. Best if you give up before it's too late.
Oh,
Monsieur
Vautrin.
Neuvillette said that we needed to put both time and effort in. I don't know how long it'll take, but I can at least try making my best effort. I still want to try a little harder. Thank you for bailing me out earlier. Okay, I won't be taking any more of your time. I painted a lot of flyers last night, so I have to stay and hand them out to everyone.
Give them to me.
We're gonna throw them.
You're not gonna take them away, right?
We'll hand them out together. The faster we get this done, the sooner we can head back.
Really? Are you not going to throw them away? It's them.
Monsieur Neuvillette, what's this?
Medals of Peace, awarded to you and Vautrin. Thank you for your continued dedication in the past 5 years. You've taken one small step forward in helping Melazines gain the trust of humans.
I think I'll pass.
Hey, don't say that. We wouldn't have made it this far without you. It won't be long before Melazines begin living peacefully with the humans. Just the thought of it makes me happy.
Don't keep your hopes up. We've barely scratched the surface. There's still a long way to go before that dream of yours comes true.
You blockhead! Don't ruin the mood!
Vautrin brings up a good point. The trust humans have placed in you is still very fragile. Any small incident could undermine the hard work you've put in. Please be on your guard for the next few days.
Yes, sir.
Okay, got it.
Medal of Peace? Peace isn't going to give us back what's rightfully ours.
Are you sure we should do this? We're no match for Neuvillette, even with all our powers combined. What if...
Nah, not gonna happen. As long as he remains in his position, there's no chance he'd take us out personally. There are rules even he must comply with in the political sphere, unless he wants to become an enemy of Fontaine. So quit worrying and just go ahead with it. I've already planned out the murder. Once we lay the blame on the Melazines as the person who brought them to the court of Fontaine, Neuvillette will be left with no excuse.
I I guess you're right. Ugh. If he just left things the way they were, it never would have come to this.
These guys.
But he's forced our hand. Time to teach him a lesson.
Ah! I caught another cockroach, Charmy! I caught it! They're causing drama and the cockroach went here. I caught it.
Turn the murderer in!
What the heck? What did they do?
Melusines can't be trusted! That goes for Neuvillette too!
Ah, these guys, they're just so evil.
Peaceful coexistence? What a joke. Get out of the court of Fontaine and don't ever come back.
The results of the investigation are in, Captain Vautrin.
Go on.
There is no direct evidence, but reasonable inference indicates that the ones controlling the situation are supporters of the old regime, whose interests have been undermined by the reform. They tricked Miss Carroll into going to the crime scene and pressed charges against her. After that, they incited panic among the people in order to make Monsieur Neuvillette confess to his mistakes and yield up power. The guards were stopped by the enraged mob and couldn't intervene in time. Miss Carroll chose to sacrifice herself to pacify the situation.
The heck?
And she called me a blockhead. A little investigation would have cleared things up. Why didn't she wait until we'd established the truth? She didn't have to prove her innocence like that.
The situation had rapidly escalated to a physical altercation between infuriated citizens and the guards. Miss Carroll might have thought there was no better plan.
The involved party should be
That is
sent to
indeed
jail.
Something she'd do.
Captain Vautrin, should I present these results to Monsieur Neuvillette right away?
There's no need. Notify the guards to restrict public access to all information.
Restrict access to... Wait, are you planning to...
There's something I've never told Carol. I had a little sister named Ilaria who passed away when I was very young. She's just like Carol in every possible way. Innocent, kind, always believing the best of people. People like her are the most vulnerable to deception and betrayal. From the moment I met Carol, I knew that she'd be easily manipulated by others. I kept a cold demeanor and tried lecturing her into giving up.
Looks like she was unfazed by that.
Yes. In fact, some of her spirit must have rubbed off on me instead. Because I too began working towards that pie-in-the-sky dream of hers. I should have known. Those cowards don't have the guts to confront Neuvillette. They even avoided causing trouble for me. They were after Carol all along. Can you understand how I feel? Right now, there's only one thought on my mind. Only through bloodshed can their debt be repaid.
Oh, that's how you
I
go to
understand,
jail.
but I'm certain Monsieur Neuvillette wouldn't accept that as a solution.
That's exactly why we need to keep this a secret. Give me the list of suspects.
That's how he was exiled. He was gonna do
What
it.
happens after this has nothing to do with any of you.
He's gonna
I
have
will take
revenge.
responsibility for everything.
He's gonna take it in his own hands. That's I hate people
Did
who
you
do
know?
that.
They're hearing a major case today, and the criminal is Captain Vautrin of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol. Apparently,
he resorted to personal measures to seek revenge for Carol and settled the score with the group that framed his friend. Hey, why aren't you saying anything?
I'm thinking... we should try our best to bail him out when the trial commences.
Bail him out? Why?
Shh, keep it down! Haven't you realized? Both Vautrin and Carol are Neuvillette's most trusted subordinates. After everything that happened to Carol, Neuvillette's guaranteed to do everything he can to keep Vautrin around. Besides, now that the old regime has been uprooted, Neuvillette's status is secure as can be. As long as we redirect public opinion, Neuvillette will be able to give Vautrin a reprieve. The benefits are endless.
Vautrin sought vengeance for his friend for a valid cause. This represents the justice he upholds. Please, think about it. If the same thing had happened to you, wouldn't you feel the same way he did?
If he killed people,
Yeah, that's right.
he should be in jail.
This whole thing started because of those despicable cowards who levied false accusations against Carol. How could Vautrin be declared guilty for seeking revenge?
Monsieur Neuvillette.
Mr. Vautrin is innocent! He's innocent!
Order! I acknowledge your arguments. Vautrin, your revenge could be seen as a form of justice. I understand your decision, which is why I cannot help but feel regret and even grief about the judgment I must now
even
impose.
Though you think it's justice,
Personal justice does not equate to justice as defined by the law. To
Law is
execute
law.
your plan for revenge, you abused your authority and conducted informal executions. Your actions have
Indeed.
thus violated the law.
I agree.
Therefore, you will be declared guilty.
What?
That can't be! Monsieur Neuvillette, please give this a little more thought. He has done so much for Fontaine.
Vautrin, my friend, is there anything else you want to say?
Neuvillette, what have I done to deserve this? I've closely followed every one of your orders. Can't you see? Everyone in this room believes that I'm innocent. Why can't you just let me off? Is this what justice means to you? Answer me, Neuvillette!
Yeah, you violated
Order.
the law, dear. I'm sorry.
Since there have been no further objections, the Oratrice will now deliver the final verdict regarding the charges against Mr. Vautrin.
You shouldn't have done it with your own hands. There is a system.
According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal, Mr. Vautrin will be declared guilty.
Goodbye, Monsieur Neuvillette.
Goodbye.
This all happened because of Carol's naive ideas.
How can different species peacefully coexist anyway?
Hey, stop spacing out! What's wrong? Are you not feeling well?
What was that?
Apologies, it seems like my memories got the better of me.
Oh, we saw
I
his
tried my
memory.
best to suppress the power of Hydro within myself, but it seems like it still caused the emotions within the Fountain of Lucine to boil over. Due to my negligence, the overflow of emotions and memories must have affected you as well. Are you all right?
I'm fine.
Wow. The Hydro Dragon is more powerful than Paimon thought. Anyways, the last time we came here, the Traveler only heard voices from the Fountain of Lucine. No emotions boiling over or anything.
It is as you said. This might be because I am different. It is not only the fountain. I can sense emotions from all waters in Fontaine. Rivers, lakes, and even the rain.
That sounds awesome!
But I rarely ever do anything like this. Emotions carried by water are always chaotic and disconnected. As an outsider, having my mind occupied with irrelevant memories isn't exactly a pleasant experience.
The memories I saw related to you.
Which ones?
The From when you brought Carol to the Court of Fontaine and to when you declared Vautrin guilty.
It's fine. I prefer not to speak of those memories. That does not mean I am deliberately hiding them. It was a coincidence, but perhaps it is a good thing that you saw everything in that form. You should now understand why I believe there to be a conspiracy behind all this. These two cases are much too similar. I felt like I needed to do something.
Paimon's starting to lose track of what you're saying. Don't leave Paimon out of the conversation. Paimon wants to help too.
But Neuvillette, that's
Then let us
400
get
years
back to the
ago.
point. While I
They're
was
more
investigating
tolerant
the
of
fountain, I discovered something
Melusines now.
strange.
Maybe.
I did not sense too much hatred towards me within its accumulated emotions. However, I did find some resentment directed towards Kiara. If I remember correctly, it seemed to be related to a smuggling case.
So
I
the
don't know what
smugglers.
caused this to happen, but it seems like there won't be a shortcut to finding the organization that may be pulling the strings here.
Oh, didn't we read about that in one of the documents?
You've read about it. In that case, the resentment should have come from that incident.
Huh? What are you doing here?
Oh, Navi.
I was just about to look for you at the Palais Mermonia.
Navia, nice to see you again. Is there something we can help with?
I've heard some things, but I'm not purposely asking around or anything. Don't worry. Rumors are abroad that someone's scheming against Melusines, and that you're investigating the case. So I told the Spina di Rosula to keep an eye out for leads. We've had unfamiliar faces showing themselves at the Fleuve Cendre lately. Maybe you'll find the suspects among them.
Thank you. Where did you hear about all this?
The Chief Justice out on investigation, accompanied by the Traveler from afar. No matter how you conceal your whereabouts, there will be countless eyes watching you. You talked to Kiara, but didn't ask her to keep things secret. People curious to know asked around for information, then it was only a matter of time before word of the threatening letter spread all across Fontaine.
So that's what Charlotte meant.
Indeed. I did not expect that this could be kept hidden for too long, but the rumors still spread faster than I imagined.
You know, it could be because you attract more attention than you think. Anyway, any progress with the investigation?
The suspects who threatened Kiara might have to do with a certain smuggling case, but it is still uncertain if there is in fact another party behind all this. We are planning to return to the Palais Mermonia to revisit some details and identify the senders of that threatening letter.
All right, then I'll round up the Spina di Rosula and follow up on their progress. Wait for my word. Ta-ta!
Neuvillette, do you think there'll be any problems now that the word is out?
I have already considered that possibility, and I do not think that there will be any. As a matter of fact, once the word gets out, no one would dare to harm Kiara in broad daylight.
You
What
got
is more
shouted out
important
as
is how
well,
the
but you
case
did.
is perceived by the public. 400 years ago, they chose to side with the old regime and direct their resentment towards the Melusines. I hope the same won't happen again. Let us head back to the Palais.
Thank you for the care package. You're faster than the bot.
Strange. What are these people doing out on the streets so late at night? Did something happen? Let's take a
Well,
look around.
Neuvillette is here, that's why they're here.
Have you heard? Someone's plotting against a Melusine. This is 100% the truth. Even the Chief Justice is investigating in person.
All right, have fun doing your homework.
Who's been threatening Melusines? Show yourself!
Oh, at least the
Our
people
enemies
are
lurking
now
in the shadows and
pro
won't easily reveal
Melusines.
themselves. But no amount of hiding will keep us from finding them.
That's exactly what I wanted to say. The guards have already begun to take action. We can't just stand by and watch. Think about how much we owe them. Now that they're in danger, how can we just sit back and do nothing?
Everyone,
You see,
please stay alert
Neuvillette?
to your surroundings from
The
now
people
on.
actually
If you
care
see
about
any
you
suspicious
and the
person,
Melusines.
report them to the
You're
guards
not an
immediately.
outsider anymore. That's 400 years ago.
It feels like you've been following me this whole time. Did something happen?
We were informed that.
Nope. We just finished our shifts and happened to be strolling by.
Have you had dinner yet? Why don't we check out the new items at the dessert shop together?
This isn't a good time to be out and about.
The people are so cute.
Come on.
They care about
Don't
the
act
Melusines.
tough. I bet you're hungry too.
All right. Let's go buy a cake or something.
You shouldn't ever skip meals, especially if you have another shift scheduled for later.
I heard even Neuvillette's keeping an eye on the situation. This is the perfect chance to get promoted. We gotta make sure we give it all we've got.
Seriously? Were you planning to shirk your duties if Neuvillette wasn't involved?
Relax, I was just playing. We've worked together for years now. If something happened to them, I'd be haunted by regret for the rest of my life.
That's more like it. We should stand guard until the criminal has been caught.
Come and fight me instead, you cowards!
Have you heard? Even the special patrol came to help.
Shh! Look! Isn't that Neuvillette? I think he's looking at us.
Looks like there's nothing to worry about.
This is truly wonderful.
So, wanna go over and say hi?
No, I should stay where I am. My appearance could give rise to unnecessary commotion. Let us stick to our plan and return to the Palais Mermonia. The faster we uncover the truth, the better.
We are going to return to Palais Mermonia. What is this? Oh, it's just them. I wonder why it looked different. I cancelled navigation to the quest. Maybe it's just Neuvillette thinking that the people don't care about him and the Melusines, but he forgot that it's 400 years ago and things change. But yeah, we can check the smuggling document. How about the smuggling case?
The smuggling case was solved by the joint forces of the guards and the Maréchaussée Phantom. This is the one. The list of involved suspects should be... Ah, found it.
What does it say?
The principal offenders Domenico, Inica, Yuna, and others have been caught. They have been sent to the fortress of Meropide following trial. Those with close connections or mutual interests with the offenders, but who did not participate in the case, will not stand trial. Among them, surveillance of Essin has ceased on account of his good behavior. All other personnel remain on our watch list.
So many names. Is the one who sent that threatening letter to Kiara on the list?
Yes, there is something suspicious about Essin, to be precise. It seems like he's closely related to the core members of the smuggling case, and he moves around without much restriction.
Should we tell Navia about
Monsieur
this?
Neuvillette, someone claiming to be from the Spina Durasula just checked in with us. He said, and I quote, "We have located the suspect. They're chatting at the cafe." Huh? How did Navia find them so quickly? We've only just figured out the suspect's name.
I too am perplexed. The cafe isn't too far from here. We should head over and take a look.
What if this is just a surprise party for Neuvillette? If it is, you wasted Neuvillette's time. people actually already guarding
Hey,
me.
Navia, we're here! Whoa. Check out all these people! Hey there, are you Navia's friends too?
These are the people who have had recent dealings at the Marechaussee Phantom. They're usually hidden in the Fleuve Cendre, but I sent for someone to invite them over.
Invite them over?
Exactly. Now, I heard there's great coffee here, and so I
Navia's
asked them
really
if
a
they'd
mob
like to come and
boss.
have some.
Yeah, it's our pleasure to be guests of the Spina di Rosula.
I've wanted to have a meetup like this for ages.
It's obvious that they're being
Something feels off. But, oh well. Let's get back to business. Is there anyone called Essan here?
Yes, that's me.
You're Essa?
Yes, Monsieur Neuvillette.
Did you write that threatening letter to Kiara?
Why did you threaten Kiara?
I did, but I was just following orders.
Orders from whom?
Domenico. He was my boss. I couldn't disobey his orders.
Domenico. Where is he now?
The fortress of Meropide.
Well, I'm afraid even the Spina would have trouble looking into that place. Looks like you'll have to make the trip yourselves. This was as much as I could do.
You've done more than enough. I'm extremely grateful for your help.
Leave the formalities for later. You should find Domenico first. If he really is the one setting up the conspiracy, it'd be best if he's exposed as soon as possible.
Alright then, let's head to the fortress right now!
What is this? World quest and finish comedy. Continue current quest. I like that the game now tells you if it quest is going to be blocked.
I see the value in my own work, but I also see the meaning in all the endeavors of the people of Fontaine. I believe I will continue to take
Saving
pride
for
in fulfilling
Risley?
my duties.
Not actually, because I don't like his playstyle. Yes, it's auto shout out for everyone who stalks in my chat.
It's Monsieur Neuvillette.
Or are we going to Risley's office? Wait, let me collect my food. But how are you, Car? Have you finished this one? Yeah, I'm gonna save for Farina or try to. I'm trying to get C2. I'm almost at Petty. I hopefully can get to that point before. You haven't done any Fontaine quests yet? Ooh, the Fontaine quests are amazing.
Welcome to the Fortress of Meropide, dear esteemed guests.
We're back!
Ah, and thank you for the follow.
Oh, and a greeting from none other than the Duke himself! Guess we made a name for ourselves at this place.
This isn't anything new.
Yeah, this is
I
spoiler.
figured you had important matters to discuss when the two of you, not to mention the Chief Justice, showed up. Let's assume we've gone through the pleasantries and cut right to the chase.
Now kiss.
I do remember a thing or two about Domenico. He once attempted to round up the other inmates and instigate a protest.
Who does this guy think he is? Paimon hopes nothing came of it.
He once attempted to, I said, meaning that it was over before it even started. And now he's threatening Melazines, is he? To be honest, Domenico doesn't seem like much of a conspirator. The fact that the three of you bothered to personally investigate raises a flag. Is there something else going on behind the scenes here?
He's got the same concerns we do.
I am concerned about this incident because something similar has occurred in the past. I wish to meet Domenico in person and have my questions answered.
That's an easy one. Let me think. I think he's at...
Oh, did I hear someone say Melusine? What
Citrine.
happened? Citrine!
By the way, Citrine, why don't you look like a Melusine? Why do you have a human face?
Yeah, and we're investigating. The person who threatened her seems to be imprisoned here. Really? Is Kiara gonna be okay?
There's no need to worry. Clarande is protecting her as we speak.
Well, that's great. But if the criminal's still... Is there anything you can do about this?
Ah, head nurse. Do you require me to personally deal with the criminal?
Writhsley.
Okay, I get it. I'll bring Domenico to you. That's your only demand, correct?
Smack him a
Think
little
of it
bit.
as more of a humble request. I'm here on my own accord, not to formally transfer a criminal for trial. I urge you to set aside any concerns. Thanks for the trouble. Consider me in your debt.
Whoa! If Paimon were you here, Grace, Paimon would take this chance to ask for something really important.
Well, were I still a criminal, I'd probably ask for a lighter sentence. But I'm sure Monsieur Neuvillette would reject that. But enough jokes. I'll look for Domenico and bring him to you. Make yourselves at home. Our dear head nurse has mentioned you quite a few times, so I'm sure she has a lot to say.
I wonder if we will get Writhsley's story and
Please
we'll
come
know
with
how
me
he
to the
rose through
infirmary.
the ranks.
And watch your step.
How did he become
There's
the
some pretty dark areas, so make sure you don't trip over anything.
We're going to the infirmary. Alright. Yeah, teleport to second floor.
Now that I think about it, I can leave this place soon. Huh? I'm Oriole, a member of the Mutual Aid Network. Is there something you need?
Mutual Aid Network. Why did you talk while we were going?
Please rest here for a moment. Oh, and would anyone like anything to drink?
Not the ones that you make.
Paimon's not that thirsty, but thanks anyway. Thirst is a warning sign that you're dehydrated, which means you have to drink up even before that. I'll bring you some tea. I'm sure you'll have a lot to talk about. Typical Citrine. Concerned about everyone's health as always. Why aren't you two saying anything?
Criminals we passed by earlier.
You noticed them too. The badges they wore on their chests looked quite familiar.
Familiar? Paimon didn't even realize they were wearing them. But if both of you say so, let's go ask them about it.
Paimon and I will go. You're not exactly a sight for sore eyes
That's
around
not
here.
a bad idea. I will stay here and wait for news from you.
People would be suspicious. I like that Neuvillette's walking while I was walking as Neuvillette.
I place great trust in Writhsley, so I rarely visit the fortress of Meripede. However, exceptional circumstances call for exceptional measures. I hope I didn't cause him too much trouble.
Alright, I know he's your husband. Stop being gushy about it. Where is she? Yes, Mutual Aid Network.
Anything you need?
Badge you're wearing.
Oh, this? Are
you interested in joining the Mutual Aid Network?
Zeratu.
What's that?
Thank you for the follow.
We have a very long history, going back as far as 400 years ago.
Oh, you're the racist ones.
We have never had many members throughout our history, nor do we have much of a reputation, but everyone treats each other like family. Helping each other is our purpose. At the same time, we seek to maintain just dealings as much as possible.
Sounds like a pretty neat organization.
Are you sure?
All we want is to defend ourselves. None of us have ever committed serious crimes, and we're not especially powerful either. We're at a natural disadvantage here in the fortress. But people won't give us a hard time if we stick together.
I don't trust you guys.
Interested in joining the Mutual Aid Network? If you'd like to learn more, here's our flyer.
Help each other, do all you can. Further justice, do not detest just judgment. 3 Principal Mutual Aid Network. Welcome to join. Membership is free. There are no compulsory group events. Mutual Aid encourages members to do what they are able, including not limited to cleaning, exercising, tutoring, and studying. Mutual Aid members will, during their time for the Smurfy, face up to their crimes. They are committed, encourage each other, support each other. Welcome the future together.
Our slogan may have evolved over the centuries, but our goal has remained unchanged. Here, this book is for you. You're welcome to come and sign up anytime.
Oreo.
You two look kind of familiar.
The badge you're wearing.
It's the symbol of the Mutual Aid Network designed by our first president. From what I've heard, it's based on something called a Medal of Peace. I've never seen one of those medals for myself, though. The first president of our network was an amazing person. Powerful as he was, he never used his strength against anyone. He encouraged the weaker criminals to stick together and look out for each other.
He caused
All
a
of us have a
conspiracy.
lot of respect for him.
We should have gathered enough information. Let's head back and talk to Neuvillette.
He caused a conspiracy against Melusines. That's probably as 400 years ago. You probably have changed. You don't probably know what happened 400 years ago.
Did you manage to gather any intel?
The people who wore the badges belong to an organization called the Mutual Aid Network. According to them, the badge's design was inspired by the Medal of Peace. Have you seen any of those before?
I personally crafted 2 of them myself. They were awarded to Carol and Vautrin. Carol's medal was destroyed in a fire.
Oh wait!
The only one that remained should
Is
belong to
Vautrin
Vautrin.
their president?
Oh. So the network was inspired by...
It was Vautrin, so they were
Monsieur
not
Neuvillette,
the...
His Grace has requested your presence in his office. He's found Dominico.
All
You
right.
were not the ones
Let
spreading
us
the
talk to him
conspiracy
first
then.
and get to the bottom of this situation.
Is the story leading that people actually care about Melusines now and Neuvillette is wrong? That people still hate him? Why doesn't he understand that the people respect him so much now? He's no longer an outsider. But he still feels like an outsider. He has an extreme case of imposter syndrome. Gotta have some tea.
Allow me to introduce this fine gentleman, Dominico. Why don't you explain everything to him?
Neuvillette? What do you want? What are you gonna do? Kill me?
Calm down. I merely want to ask you a few questions. Was it your idea to send that letter to a Melusine? Assin has already confessed, so there really isn't any need to keep hiding.
That idiot! can't believe I trusted him.
Let me ask this another way. It was your idea to send that letter, correct?
Yes.
Who is pulling your strings?
What? You're not trying to frame me for something I haven't done, are you?
It's best if you realize the gravity of your situation. The Chief Justice of Fontaine has been personally investigating your case. I assume your previous attempt to incite unrest at the Fortress of Meripede has something to do with this as well.
I admit I acted on impulse. I'll tell you the truth. But before that, you must ensure my safety.
I can do that.
You see, we're all reasonable people here.
I only intended to do some small business at first. Someone contacted me about delivering some goods and promised me a generous sum of more in return. After making a few trips, I was suddenly approached by the Marechaussee Phantom. They accused me of smuggling prohibited items, and I was put on trial. But I refused to accept any of that. The ignorant can be rightfully absolved from guilt, right? Well, I suspect that someone got me locked up here so they could get their hands on my goods.
And then you decided to take revenge on the Melazines? Over that?
Ignorance is not an excuse, by the way.
My initial target was Neuvillette. Everyone in the Fortress of Meripede was declared guilty by him, after all. So they must more or less hold a grudge against him, right? If I could get them to strike back. But for some reason, no one wanted to team up with me. That mutual aid network in particular. What did those nobodies even gain from trying to challenge me? Seriously. In the end, I had to redirect my focus onto Melazines to salvage things. I recall that Chiara was the one who confiscated my goods for inspection. So I asked one of the more approachable guards to send a letter, claiming that I meant to contact my family. But the letter was in fact addressed to Essa. I requested that he write a threat letter to Chiara and force it to resign from the Marechaussee Phantom.
Am I to assume that the claims you've made are your own thoughts? Have you been
so
in
it's just a
contact with
stupid
any
one.
suspicious people recently?
No.
Is it true that all members involved in the smuggling scandal have been caught?
Yes. And that's all I know.
Sigewinne, please take him back to the detention center. I'll deal with him later.
You gotta get punched in the face.
So, Monsieur Neuvillette, you were concerned that there might be a shadowy faction looking to capitalize on the delicate situation with the Melazines to stir up greater chaos?
Yes. I experienced a similar incident in the past, so I had to be prepared for any possibility.
And how long ago was this incident?
More than 400 years.
You might be overthinking this. Time can change a lot of things. Everything's different now.
What do you mean?
400 years ago, you and the Melazines you brought to Fontaine were the outliers in society. But in the present day, if someone were to threaten the safety of the Melazines, people wouldn't just sit back and do nothing. I trust that they would make different choices from before.
That's right! We saw lots of people standing up for Melazines on our way back to the Palais Mermonia.
Monsieur Neuvillette, the Melazines are a species you introduced to Fontaine.
Yeah.
How the public
Rizli.
is also reflective of
You're
their
willing to be
attitude
arrested.
toward you. When people refused to place their
You're gonna
trust
be
in
cuffed.
Melazines, it was because they were still on the fence about you.
It's
their
gonna step on
unfamiliar
you.
Chief Justice. For almost 500 years, you've conducted every trial with impartiality. You made the right judgment each
Look
time,
at those
regardless
boots.
of whatever nonsense went on. People no longer have any reservations about you and even consider you a symbol of the law. Right now, your every decision will impact all of Fontaine. In other words, you've gradually transformed the whole nation.
Yeah, this quest looks like Neuvillette is having imposter syndrome.
Paimon gets it now. No wonder no one wanted to join forces with Domenico.
God, just like that won't ever happen again.
I am undeserving of such high compliments. From my perspective, I have simply been fulfilling my duties. It isn't anything special or worthy of praise. I'm simply fulfilling the promises I've made and searching for answers through my judgments. It is unnecessary to hold me in such high regard. The complexity of human emotions and willpower far exceed those of mine. As a matter of fact, I believe that you are the ones who deserve my respect.
There's no need to be so modest. The current state of affairs says it all. You're no longer that outsider you were before. Even if you wished to investigate something on your own, many would take the initiative to lend you a hand.
I must say that you've made a fair point. Thank you for clearing my doubts. Now that the case has been settled, I should get going.
Huh? You're leaving?
And so soon, too? Why not stay for a cup of tea?
Yeah.
Thank
you
you
still
for the
need to
offer,
kiss
but
Dreisler.
I know how this place works all too well. While some are here to redeem themselves, there will inevitably be those who harbor resentment towards me. The less time I spend here, the better. My presence could very well result in an unwanted disturbance.
In that case, I'll have to insist. I still have 2 more things to say.
Please, go ahead.
The first is about the guard who helped Domenico send that letter.
Ah, I know of what you speak. The guard was indeed deployed from the Palais Memornia staff. However, as I mentioned earlier, I visited today on personal business. Therefore, I leave that matter in your hands.
Well, that makes things a lot easier.
You're not going to...
Hey now, don't let your imagination run wild. Those from up there have a tendency to sympathize with others. However, down here, such thoughts will put you at high risk. I'll have a chat with the guard and remind him to take precautions in the future.
I see no
Yeah, he
issues
got
with
tricked.
that.
Great! That's one thing out of the way. What's the other thing you wanted to say?
The other thing was born from my own sense of curiosity. Now, I've heard that you investigated the mutual aid network. Is that right?
Yep. Neuvillette thought their badges looked familiar.
I noticed the small gang as well when I first took over the Fortress of Meripede. They were not great in number, but every member always made sure to stand up for what was right. I've looked into their founder, Vautrin, who once stood trial and was sentenced to imprisonment in the fortress. According to existing documentation, Vautrin remained disciplined throughout his imprisonment. He had never once engaged in physical or verbal aggression. In other words, how he presented himself in prison was very different from his behavior in court.
What?
Doesn't he hate Neuvillette?
During his trial, I could sense that his feelings were complicated. He appeared to be full of resentment, and I believe he had every right to feel that way.
Or maybe he was acting
Perhaps he had been
way
putting on
so
an
that
act.
you don't feel hurt that you sent him to jail.
Neuvillette and Vautrin had a close relationship as superior and subordinate. Vautrin must have known that the Chief Justice would make an impartial judgment. Thus, the more resentment he displayed, the clearer it would be to those present that you were upholding justice. And to those who had been sitting on the fence, Vautrin's act was a very meaningful one. That's all.
Vautrin did it for
Does anyone
Neuvillette.
else have anything to say?
And
Now's
for
your chance.
Carol.
I don't have anything to say, apart from expressing my gratitude, that is. Well then, let us head back. No need to see us off.
Please, take care.
Hello, Anna. You were just with Risley and Neuvillette. Where's Neuvillette now?
That trial is something I rarely bring up in conversation, but I have always felt deep regret for what happened to both Carol and Vautrin. The words he spoke in court often replay in my mind, as if urging me on to do something.
But Risley said he never resented you, right? Isn't that a good thing?
Time itself.
I believe I now understand what he wanted to tell me. I feel conflicted about those words. How should I describe it? Surprise, relief, fear, and regret. But this blend of emotions has led me to finally understand some things. I would like to hear your thoughts too. What do you think of me?
Daddy.
Paimon agrees with everything Risley said. As Chief Justice, every single one of your trials makes an impact on Fontaine. What do you think, Traveler?
Just saying the truth.
Hey, any comments?
What
Don't
I
clip
really
that.
think is,
Oh,
every
he
trial
spoke.
you've ever judged has left its impression on you, and that's what makes you who you are today.
Sergeant Neuvillette still thinks himself as an outsider due to his identity. So much time has passed since then, perhaps the lines between him and humans have long since blurred.
That is indeed a reasonable assumption. As I said, I find it difficult to express my emotions.
Yeah, Traveler
because
actually
I
spoke.
cannot fully understand myself. But I trust your judgment. Since some time ago, I have begun to notice the changes that have occurred upon my person. These changes were not due to any specific occurrence, but emerged as a result of time itself. I will try to contemplate this further. Thank you both.
Neuvillette is crying. Is it tears of joy?
Bring an umbrella! Come on, let's hurry before it rains harder!
It's raining again? I've had enough of this weather.
There go my travel plans.
Did you read the news this morning? Quick, put away everything on the clothesline.
When is this rain going to stop?
Hydro Dragon, don't cry!
Oh.
They're planning to reanimate the monster. We have to report this to the Chief Justice.
Oh, wait, is this the NPC involving Mary Ann?
Fortress of Maripede. It's a good place for me.
Sidrine.
He owes me so many answers.
Neuvillette? You could say he's the real symbol of Fontaine's justice.
Watch him closely. He could be trouble.
Oh, I forgot he can see memories
How can two
due to
completely
rain.
different species possibly coexist?
Who's been threatening Melusines? Show yourself!
You will see much in the human world, from the delightful to the depressing. And one day, when you have dwelt among humanity long enough, you will be placed to bring judgment over all as a spokesperson for Fontaine's past. Good morning, Monsieur Neuvillette!
What's that for?
The rainy season's almost over! The skies are supposed to clear in a few days!
I hope you find time to enjoy the sunny days ahead.
Was that Farina or the past the Hydro Archon? Yeah, I wonder if something happened to Farina that made her like that.
Is the matter resolved?
Yep, we found the person who sent that threatening letter. Risley said he'd keep a close eye on him, so the Melusines should be safe now.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Sorry for dragging you all into this.
There's no need to apologize.
Yeah, you didn't drag us in. We got involved of our own accord.
By the way, where's Kiara?
At the Palais Mermonia. More than 50 people offered to protect her. Some even hid within the bushes to look out for danger.
Too many
I was worried that the
bodyguards.
excess of protection would make her feel uneasy. So I asked her to stay inside the palais. It's very safe in there.
What a relief.
Well, now it looks like the dust has finally settled. To celebrate this joyous occasion, Monsieur Neuvillette,
Charlotte really
would you
wants
be
that
interested in an exclusive interview?
That's not how you celebrate.
I will consider it.
Really?
Of course. My schedule is full for the following weeks, but I should be available next month. Come up with
Oh.
questions during the intervening days, and I will answer them to the best of my ability.
Yes! Thank you so much,
She
Monsieur.
got her scoop.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I must head back to the Palais and issue a communique to publicize our investigation results. I hope it will assuage the concerns of all.
Oh, an exclusive interview. Am I dreaming? What should I ask him?
Flavor
Don't
of
let
water.
anything hold you back. Make the most of this opportunity and ask away.
I agree. He'll decline any question he can't answer anyway, so you might as well give all of them a shot.
That's cool. Navia, are you not gonna say anything?
Oh, an exclusive. Don't
yep.
let anything hold
Oh, you
back.
actually said something.
I agree.
Return to the Palais Harmonia. Now I'm wondering what would they do for 4.2? How are they gonna actually make Farina likable? Or are they planning to throw her away? Is she really gonna be the useless Arco? Where's Neuvillette? Why are you sleeping while standing? Kiara. Why do they sleep standing?
Kiara?
Monsieur Neuvillette? Sorry, I accidentally fell asleep.
It's quite all right. I'm here to tell you that we have caught the sender of that threatening letter. You're safe now.
Thank you, Monsieur. And thank you too, Traveler and Big Sis Paimon. Everyone's been
Big
so
Sis
nice
Paimon.
to me, so I've always felt really safe.
Do you remember Domenico? He was the sender of that letter.
Let me think. I can't remember. My memory isn't that good, so I easily forget things. By the way, I saw Carol in my dreams just now. Where's she gone, by the way? I haven't seen her in a long time.
Kiara, Carol's dead.
In my dream, she looked really happy. She held my hand and said, "Kiara, our dreams have finally come true."
Aww.
I can't remember what our dreams were anymore, and I don't know why.
That's
But I
sweet.
felt really happy too.
I can sense your joy. It is indeed a delightful moment.
Monsieur Neuvillette, are you happy too? Oh, I almost forgot. Am I allowed to go out now? I promised to model for Alov.
Of course. Off you go.
See you next time, Monsieur, Traveler, and Big Sis Paimon.
See you next time.
Nice. item did we get? Oh, we received a welfare meal. Now let us do the event. Dodoko. Nice of. Oh, we're going back to Mondstadt. I thought Klee was doing it in Fontaine. Klee, what are you doing? Are you bombing things again? Wait, did we get Primos for that? Ah, it's not enough to draw. Library. Lisa. Oh, it's Klee! The devs have really a favorite character.
Okay, got it. But fish taste best when they're freshly blasted. Grill them over a fire and they'll
Freshly
turn
blasted.
extra crispy and smell so good.
Don't worry, Jean has informed me about all that a while ago. So, I went ahead and placed some orders at Good Hunter. Over the next few days, their chefs will be preparing the best fish fresh from the lake and cooking them right away. Freshly cooked fish served with Klee's favorite spices and my specially prepared desserts. I'm sure it'll be just as delicious as your catches.
Okay, then I'll trust your taste, Lisa. I promise I'll stay in the city and
Oh,
play
she just asked.
fantastic
She just asked people to cook.
I won't go fish blasting or make
Yeah,
any
Klee.
trouble for Albedo's friend.
Charmy, come down here. I
For
caught
Mr. Honorary
another
Knight and
cockroach.
Paimon now. Is someone looking for us?
It's pretty rare to see you two together. Sounds like you two just made an important agreement.
Mr. Honorary Knight and Paimon! Klee was just thinking about you and then you appeared. How'd you do that? Oh, did you
Why is
somehow
Klee so
magically
cute?
hear Klee's thoughts?
Oh, little cutie and Paimon, you're here just in time. Looks like I won't have to go to the trouble of writing you a letter now.
Klee wishes summoned us here. We were brought here by the magic of pure coincidence.
We had some time on our hands and wanted to look for something to read in the library. Anyway, what's Dodoko's Fantastic Adventure? It sounds way more fun than reading a book.
Listen, Earl, thank you for
It's
care
a new
package
game
and
Lisa
also
made for me. We
for the
came up with the
headpats.
name together. You're amazing, Paimon. You remembered the name so quickly. Whoa, you can design games, Lisa? Paimon thought that you were just into books.
I merely drew some inspiration from Shroomsplosion, a game from back when I was a student. It didn't really take too much effort. As long as we keep Klee happy during these unique circumstances, I'm willing to design as many games
Why
as
is she
likes.
grounded again? Unique
Oh, now
circumstances.
that Paimon thinks about it, Klee mentioned Albedo's friend, right? Did something happen in Mondstadt?
It's not too serious, but the situation still has to be treated with caution.
Who is Albedo's friend?
Recently, fish species native to Sumeru have begun appearing inside her lake. Allowing them to spread would put the ecological balance of Mondstadt's waters at risk. Luckily, Klee noticed some fish she'd never seen before while she snuck out to play. She caught a few and showed them to Kaya.
Oh, Klee was
If
very
it weren't
useful.
for Klee, I'm afraid most of the local species would have already receded by the time ordinary citizens fully grasp the situation.
Good thing Klee loves bombing fish.
And if a change occurs in the underwater ecosystem, it could very well affect the quality of water inside her lake. Consequently, the entire wine industry of Mondstadt could be in danger. And that poses a major threat to our economy.
Oh, that's intense.
I saved the day! I even got praised by Master Jean!
Hey, good job, Klee. Well deserved prize indeed.
So that's what happened.
It's not terrorism this time.
The investigation team sent out a few members to inspect Cider Lake and look for the origin of the intruding species. To avoid disturbing these little invaders, Klee has to keep her treasured bombs away for some time. The investigation team's instruments are extremely sensitive, so any explosion within a certain distance of the lake would affect their data.
No
Jean
bombing.
said that Klee would definitely get bored being cooped up inside the city all the time.
So that's why you made a game.
Albedo's busy making improvements to the reconnaissance company's experimental equipment, while Kaya just left for a business trip. So the task of looking after her fell on my shoulders.
Where's Kaya? Is Kaya going to Fontaine?
Anymore because Lisa invented Dodoco's Bombtastic Adventure. Mr. Honorary Knight and Paimon, let's play together.
Count us in. We'll play till sundown.
All right, the game table is right over there in the garden. The orders I've placed at Good Hunter will also be delivered there. Please enjoy yourselves. It's not every day you get to play games with Klee, surrounded by the scent of flowers on the breeze, with delicious food delivered right to you.
Wait, Lisa, are you not coming with us?
Don't you think it'd be a little unfair if the game's creator joined in? I don't want to spoil the fun. Besides, as the librarian, I still have my basic responsibilities to take care of.
That just sounds like another excuse for staying indoors.
Lisa doesn't want to go out.
Run along now. Have fun playing with Klee.
All right, he'll take good care of Klee. Thanks, Lisa.
Okay then, we'll catch you later, Lisa.
Go to the garden. Where's the garden, by the way? Let other people entertain the guests, not me. Oh, here, the Doko. You're just in your own library, which is your room.
Mr. Honorary Knight, this is where we'll play Dodoco's Bombtastic Adventure. Whoa, Lisa picked a really good spot. Paimon loves it here already.
How do you play this?
All right, teach us how to play, Klee.
Dodo Adventures. Kaboom!
Yeah, let's play. I love playing Dodoco's Bombtastic Adventure with you, Mr. Honorary Knight and Paimon. Thanks for playing with me.
All right, we're gonna play.
Let's go.
There's 7. Are these all unlocked now? Watch position spiky fish. Choose the right special Jumpty Dumpty. After special Jumpty Dumpty is thrown, let it explode. Make the most of special Jumpty Dumpty. Blow up the spiky fish. We're fighting fishes. Defeat spiky fish warrior using special Jumpty Dump to obtain 1 point. Defeat spiky kingfish to obtain 2 points. Special jump does different explosion AoEs. Contact with spiky fish along spread to automatically explode. Jumping in, you can press throw button, cause it explode immediately. Ah. Press to switch Dumpy Dumpty. These ones make a cross, right? Boom. This one is 9 by 9. Can I make it explode? Oh yeah, I can. Oh, I made it explode too early. Let's repeat it. Restart. I failed because I made it explode too early. Repeat. Hello, Chase. How are you? Oh, there I can see when I need to explode. There we go. Go to Doko. We're playing Dodoko Adventure. Exploding. Perfect. What is this? Second stage is still the same. What is this one? Oh, it's a big one. Big cross. 5-5. How are you, Chase? Thin cross. Okay. I think I want to explode jump the other. Oh. Why is the Doko so cute? Now this side. Exploding! There we go. So it's exact. You need to do it correctly to get all 3 stars. What is this one? Hiding spaces. Seekers cannot conceal or return outlines for the fish. Seekers can block 1 explosion. Ah. Seagrass stops the explosion. Oh, this is a big explosion. Caramel Dumpty is square. Spiky Sneegrass, Sunny Storm Stronghold can withstand frontal blast. Alright. We clear it with this. We'll see. What do you do against square? 9 by 9. Maybe this. Then why? Ah, this one is here. I think. But wait, this wouldn't get destroyed. Do I get to pop you when I... Ah, I failed already. Let's see. Yeah, they wouldn't have died there. One. If I explode it here, they are hit. They are hit. They are hit. These are hit. Ah, there's one space. Yep, these two are not exploded. That is cleared. These one are squares. Wait, are they gonna be protected by those? Let's see. Let's actually check. They aren't good. Ah, there we go. I was doing it correctly. I just thought that those would be protected by the seagrass. After Crash Kaboom Mine is ignited, can trigger a second explosion with massive AoE. However, this explosion can still be blocked by spiky, sneaky sneakgrass or spiky, stony strongholds. They're dancing. How do I kill that one? Together with this. I think this is involved with this. Ah, maybe I'll just wait for you to arrive. There we go. Wait for you like that. There. They are cleared. How do I go there? I just need to clear this problem. But how do I kill these? Ah, I'm gonna use a square one for that. How do I time it that they are there? Yeah, I failed. I need to time it that they are there. So when I'm gonna set it off when they are near. There we go. Then I just need to hit this one with this. Then it's squares for these. There we go. Cute. Explode the fish. This one has these again. We have 3. All right. Oh, they're special Dumpty Dumpties now. All right, enjoy dinner. There we go. What are these again? Ooh, this one is the giant ones. Bum, bum, ba-dum. How do I make use of the diamond effectively? I would put it here. But the problem is this is protected. Is that really it? Get closer. Now these ones. Ah, all right. Ba, 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 ba. 1, 2. There we go. Good night, Charmy. Have you finished this one for you? And last one. Oh, now this is moving. Is that really the way? We will see. What is this one? Ah, it's the big cross. Ah. There we go. Ah! Really? The last one, I still got it. I don't care. I made it blow up too early, but I still got it. I don't need it to be perfect. I just need to get
Dodoco defeated lots of bad spiky fish warriors. Even the spiky fish king was no match. Dodoco, Jumpy Dumpty, and Klee, Sparks and Splash are the best.
truly unstoppable. Take that, bad fish.
This game reminds Paimon of the incident happening in Cider Lake. Did Lisa base its theme on that?
Probably.
But come to think of it, why go to the trouble of finding the invading species when they could just ask Klee to blow up every suspicious fish? They could even give us some bombs and let us handle this.
You're like two peas in a pod. No bombs for Paimon.
Well, well. From the looks on your faces, it seems like you're having fun.
It's Lisa!
It's Lisa.
You're here! We loved playing Dodoko's Bombastic Adventure. What a fun game you designed.
Thanks for playing. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Perhaps I should come up with some new updates?
Ooh, yay! Klee wants to see Dodoko going on adventures in all kinds of places. No, wait. You must have spent a long time working on the game. It must be exhausting. We shouldn't make Lisa work too hard.
Aw, thank you for being so considerate. But if it helps keep you happy while you stay inside the city, I'll be more than happy to spend as much time as needed. Of course, I understand that you prefer going on your own adventures whenever you like. The game is just meant to be a new way to pass the time. Anyway, I have some great news, and I've also brought a gift for you cuties.
A gift? Actually, I have a gift for Mr. Honorary Knight and
Oh, what's your gift?
too.
We'll get to the gifts in a moment. Let me tell you the news first.
What's the news? Is the incident Cider Lake resolved? Klee outside again?
That's right. 2 knights from the investigation team found the invasive species nest and swiftly disposed of it. The knights have also determined the cause of their invasion.
Did somebody throw fish?
The species were accidentally introduced to the lake by a merchant without any malicious intent, so the knights let her go after some lecturing and issuing a fine.
Luckily, they didn't cause too much trouble. But even Paimon thinks that merchant was way too careless.
Water Cider Lake is safe. Once the wine industry is safe.
Is it time for gifts yet? Can Klee go first?
Of course. Klee's been returning home on time every day without being reminded by anyone. So, I've been wondering what you're up to lately.
When I was home at night, I looked through Albedo's crafting book and learned to make this. Da-da-da!
What is that?
Whoa! It's Dodoko throwing a jumpy dumpty!
Cute.
Yep, I made a figure that looks like the Dodoko from Dodoko's Bombastic Adventure! Even though I can't make it throw real bombs. I hope it'll remind you of the fun we had together and blast away your troubles and boredom.
That's sweet.
A big Dodoko toy! Oh, Paimon loves surprises like this! With this, it'll feel like we're adventuring with Klee and Dodoko wherever we go!
Hello, Moogie. How are you? How are you, Moogie? Thank you for the creative and thoughtful gift, Klee. Dodoko will come with us on all our adventures from now on.
I'm so happy you like my gift. I worked super hard on it. What's your gift, Lisa? I want to see.
I want to see.
Well, I'm afraid my gift is a lot less creative than yours.
Hello, innocent Foo. How are you?
It's a storybook about Dodoko's
This is
Bombastic
Asia server.
Adventures.
Oh, storybook.
An adventure story! Yay! Whoa! A whole storybook!
The little cuties return to Mondstadt and join Klee on an adventure with Dodoko.
Looking for a
Together,
friend.
they
I'm sure
defeated
there
the
are
bad
a lot of
spiky
people
fish
in the
warriors, and then
America
enjoyed an
server.
afternoon tea. A most fitting way to end Dodoko's bombastic adventure.
Did you plan out the whole story while designing the game?
Lisa's prepared.
No, as the protagonists of the story, you, little cutie, and Klee all played an important part in bringing the story to life. I've left a blank spot in the book specially for illustrations.
Ooh.
But I just thought of an even better idea. Since we're all here on this special occasion, why don't I take a photo of you together?
She has actually prepared a camera for this.
Sure! We got to see our friends and play games together. That's definitely worth celebrating.
Yeah, let's take a group photo. I gotta treasure the small joys in life.
Protector Honorary Knight and Paimon? Ready, Lisa?
I'm not actually sure. I'm not listening to Lisa that
We
much.
had so much fun today. 3, 2, 1.
Dadako. I have goldfish memory. I don't remember if they sound different at all. What's the picture? Ah, that's cute. We became drawings. Stinky, hello Grace. How are you, Grace? You stinky. Did I get points? Yes, let me get my primo. Can we pull now? I hope we can pull for Neuvillette. How many did you give? Try those. Eventually, 420. Ooh. Let's try to pull. We can have 2 more pulls. It's a 4-star. Oh, that's 1 more pull. Good, good, good. Give me 1 more pull. Let me buy that. Give me my C2. One more. Nope. How many pulls was that for? What's my pity at the moment? 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 5, 40, 45, 50. 5, 55, 67, 58, plus 4, 62. Hopefully we can get it soon. Just a few more pulls.
Water comes in many flavors to the discerning palate. Mondstadt's water is crisp and pure, while water from Liyue has an enduring aftertaste. In Inazuma, the water possesses a depth of flavor unlike any other. Sumeru's water, meanwhile, has a rich and complex flavor profile, but it must be savored patiently
Time to hunt
to
chess and do
fully
the
appreciate
fountain.
it.
Indeed. How many days left? 5 days. I think we can do that. Oh, hopefully we can be able to get. Let me just refill my water. Then we'll do some world quests. Have you guys finished everything? You might get the standard 5-star before you get Neuvillette again. Ah, yeah, it's 50-50, so that might happen. I don't have anything to do. What quest can we try? This one? What's the game of the rich? Let's do villains. What is this one about? I haven't tested out Neuvillette's damage. Let's see. Is your damage useful? Fire!
You're open.
Do it again. Fire my laser.
The hunter becomes the hunted.
But you got hit. You haven't got any cards I sent to get free wishes, right? Yeah, I don't have materials to ascend more. Get wrecked. So that's how charming. What? Why are they spinning it? With the why are they spinning their phones using a fidget spinner? What does that do? Ah, there's a dog. With a chest.
Is it what you wish to find? Hopefully the excitement of opening a treasure chest has at least made it a worthwhile experience.
Yeah, the ones that I don't have level 90 are these ones, and I'm too lazy to get their materials. These ones, this one needs, these two need the mushrooms. I'm too lazy to get the bells. This one needs the fruits. I'm just too lazy to pick up right now. But most of my characters are already 90, so I won't be getting any more fates from them. You have the sniffer dogs of Tibet. Ah, the kid is over there. What are you doing, Blanche? Get her, kiddo. Why are you sitting here? She's actually standing, Paimon. It was from before, guy friend Paimon. Good memory. We're here to help find your brother. I'm worried that... what? I won't charge you. We just can't stay idly by when someone needs our help. It's not that my brother left me some money. I'm just worried that. Are you worried about your brother being a treasure hoarder? Or are you worried that we might be treasure hoarders? Yes. They're good people. I can see that my brother and those two were friends. Being treasure hoarders is an honest job. I don't want to drag you into their business. I know how you feel. I'm also looking for my family. So finding your brother should be our first priority. We'll find your brother first, then we'll ask him what happened. See, there's nothing to worry about. Thank you for your help. Here's what happened. A month ago, my brother happened to acquire a potion formula that could be very valuable. Could you stop autoplaying? I cannot read that fast. Came across it by himself? No, maybe... there. He might have been with a group of people, but my brother must have kept it from himself. That's why his friends call him a traitor, and that's the only reason I can come up with anyway. No wonder those two treasure hoarders were looking for him. Why are there all of you here? Aren't there any leads here? To be the backyard of Fontaine Research Institute, which was home to various plant nurseries. It's said that potioneer who create the pure water once lived here in seclusion to work on it. Formulas written without too much detail or context and contained the names of some raw ingredients. Brother couldn't understand them, so he came here looking to see if there were any relevant manuscripts left. Then he disappeared. Yeah, from the look of this place, it's been long abandoned with no nurses in sight. Even this house is empty. Where could my brother have gone? Don't worry, we'll find him. Speaking of which, what's your brother's name, Blanche? It's Tricky Bullfruit. So also one of the Fruity Order's operatives. That's a bit of surprise, but not really. Anyways, let's try calling him out to him from around here. Hey, Tricky Bullfruit, where are you? Oh, they are here. Your sister's looking for you. Tricky Bullfruit, There are actually a lot of people around here. Squeak, if you can hear us, stop by Paimon. We might draw attention of his enemies. Makes sense. Sorry, Paimon forgot we're not the only one looking for him. Squeak! Is he inside? I heard it. Me too. Let's look around. I'm certain someone hiding nearby. I heard it from a door. Isn't it here? Where is it from? Hello, someone speaking. Are you hiding in the tree trunk? Nope. Are you in the box? Are you hiding in the wine barrel? Nope. Isn't he inside of the house? I heard a door. Hello, speaking in the mud. Why would he be in the mud, Paimon? The heck? Here, he's in the door. I heard the door open. Did someone say something? Are you hiding inside? Doesn't seem like it. Think so. Seriously, who are you? You said something again. It's my brother's voice. Are you inside? Not anyone's brother. Just borrow that guy's voice. You tricky bullfoot, aren't you? Stop this act right. The people who's looking for him would also find him here. Your sister's worried to death. Told you it's not me. Come inside and you'll understand. Push the door, but the door pushes back. You're hoping it would open inside you, but the lock rejected you. It's gonna squeak open. It won't squeak. Acting like it. Just hand us the key already. Doors come in shape and sizes. They cannot have a key. Those can go without. It's like the situation you're facing right now. Shall I show how violence open all doors? Poor world gave birth to a poor child. The poor child has learned poor skills. Violence, destruction, conflict. They shall have exceptionally poor effect on me. Brother? My brother wouldn't say, you're not my brother. Who are you? Who's this? A little pure princess. Even the blue-crowned finch would dance for you. I'll introduce myself. I'm the boss of the world of intense purity. Send it in the darn cabin. So just call me the cabin of intense. Am I talking to the house itself? As for your brother, the Valman was strictly bullfit. His violence is beyond your ken. Upon entering the pure world, the Val one found no escape. What world again? What are you talking about? My brother is that kind of person. Wait, he's gone to another world? You mean he's dead? World will wrap itself around him, just like resin wraps around a worm. He's merely trapped. Is that a world that really exists? Do you think it's possible we have been to multiple realms? No better than us when it comes to other worlds. Mr. Kevin Intense Purity, please tell me how to get my brother back from that world. I don't know how to lead people there. I don't know how to guide someone back. In that case, what's your objective? Countless are the wise, but you are the rest amongst them. I spoke in haste when there were more important things to do. Person struck by the world, and the world is infected by that person. Thus has the pure white path fallen into darkness. Therefore, I could not embark on the road back home, and instead require your assistance. I didn't think the guy we're looking for is such a big troublemaker. Forget to help me is to help yourselves. Once everything is done, I shall accidentally leave a key behind. You shall accidentally obtain said key due to blind chance, of course. That allow me to bring my brother back. They are not guaranteed your success. So I'll way to the other side. Given guarantee that, can you at least tell us how I'm supposed to help you? No bad stuff. We don't do that. Sir, in Purity's name, I have never committed any evil, not the moment of my birth. I require a few pure pine cones. They are all I need to repair the contaminated path. Pure pine cones? I've never heard of those. They are precious fruit planted by a potioneer, can only be found around this cabin. Those effective, you ask? Why? They are miraculous herbs watered with pure water. Is that a potion formula my brother obtained? I remember it's Potioneer Fontaine Research Institute. Did he? Previous Potioneer is indeed the last lucky soul to have visited the world of purity. We're talking about the fortune he obtained in that paradise, then it is thing we call pure water. Cabins now live in was once his residence. Others have been in the world too, have they? Captain Pan was little cycle the truth of his words, but what he said matches what Blanche has told us. Cabins where the Potioneer used to live in seclusion. I will speak the truth, no judge would ever accuse me of deceit. Now that we know my brother's whereabouts, definitely find him, but Paimon Kaifer, I don't want to put you at risk. Don't say things like that or decide to help you, right? Well, in for one more, in for the lot. An adventure to another world would be quite interesting. That's the greatest adventure for you. I see. In that case, could you please take this simple test of mine? What a test? Hello, Razor Ray. How are you? What a test? You didn't say that. Don't you trust us? After seeing all of you, especially after witnessing how valiant this blonde knight is, I took the liberty to inwardly label you as beyond question. But to be honest, Paradise Purity is no children's playground. If you lack strength, your lives might be in danger. If Princess ceases to be happy, then I shall never be happy either. So please make a display of sufficient strength, dear knights. It is a power that springs from purity and control the pure source of water in the world. Thus, people in this world call it power of Hydro. Water is just Hydro. There's nothing difficult for Kiefer. So you're willing to follow my plan. In that case, let's get straight to it. Please observe this simple mechanism carefully. Light them up with the power of Hydro. What are we lighting up? Oh, these. Is that it? I light them up. Amazing, Golden Knight. Tiny Machine did less a minute against you. Really amazing. Paimon said there's nothing to worry about. Please fire in pure fine cones to miraculous fruit born of this place. Please do remember that I need a total of 5. Got it, seriously, why do you have something scurvil searching for pine cones? Apologize for the lack of hands and feet. It's just pitiful, lonely little cabin. Need to pick things up. The sooner we find pine cones, sooner we'll get to my brother. Heading off first, alright? Don't go too far, don't leave our sight. Alright, so just over here on the east side. So we're looking for pine cones. Pine cones. Is this a pure pine cone? Oh, those are the pure pine cones. They're big. One. Is there pure pine cones here? Can I smack the trees to get pine cones? Neuvillete's so angry again. Oh wait, I forgot. I need to replace Cavi because Cavi is already friendship 10. Just gonna replace you. Get out of my adventure team. Wait, didn't I do this earlier? I remember I already replaced you with Lynette. How did you get back? Fine, I'm not getting pine cones. Pine cones. It's just regular pine cones. Blanche, have you seen? We found one. So we have 2. I see it. So we have total of 3, maybe. Is this part of it? I think I see one. Ah!
Silence! The tides beckon.
What does this do? Ah! It makes the laser faster charge. Ah! So that's what it's for. I've not been reading. That's 3. Maybe Blanche picked up 2. Did you find 2, Blanche? Blanche, how many pine cones have you found? We have 3 over here. Only found 1, but I've searched the entire area. Three branches, one makes four. 5 minus 4 equals to 1. Need one last pine cone. There seem to be any. Could we speak to Cabin about it? Could substitute it with something else? Guidance seems easy to trick. Over there, Savior Newtide is here. What are you doing here? What happened to maintaining sense of distance? You're looking for those crappy pine cones, right? You're looking for one or more? Well, I have the rest. You want them? How do you know we're looking for pine cones? Trendy flyer, do you want it or not? You've been eavesdropping. Layla's, is that the only reason you can think of? Was that shouting tricky bullfoot all over the shop, huh? Entire mountain heard you. Even children came over out of curiosity. I'm the only 5 great operatives with the order. Look like a child to you. Sorry, Blanche is really did no attention, rather enemies. What? Enemies? I don't have time for this nonsense. I'm here to do business with you. Not for your consideration with the person in the cabin, but since Blanche is also helping him, Sarge is connected to the bullfoot somehow. The person in the cabin said, I'll give you the rest of the pine cones. Real simple. Maybe I can take the pine cones from you. Nikki Mingri, I'm one of the 5 great operatives for the order. They look like child to you. I carry such item with me. Wouldn't believe us even if we told you. It's not something an ordinary person would understand. Look down on me, ordinary people would never understand the teachings of the new tide. Alright then, if you don't mind being scared to death, the cabin isn't human. What? This concerns another world. Another world? Hear that? Unbelievable, huh? How could there be another world? Paimon bets. Is that what you're thinking right now? Are you kidding me? Why would I think that? New Tide is exactly that. Wait, New Tide is a world too? Have you been there? Haven't, but so what? I think it exists. Got a problem with that? Discard all your leyline thoughts. Let me tell you this: the order of this world is slipping away, and that's why new worlds are being born. That's why treasure hoarders are born when there's an imbalance in wealth. Treasure hoarders exist to bring balance back to wealth. Layla's a command with everyone, and so that new tide shall be born. Night is command with everyone, so the world of light shall be born. That's how things are. So yeah, would it surprise even you told me there are other worlds? Person full of nonsense. You're really good at accepting new things. Anyway, we've told you what you wanted, so it's time to hand over the pine cones. Not done. What about bullfruit? So I'm concerned. Already made our show of goodwill. Don't push it. Then let's both step back. I'm not interested in the worlds beyond the new tide. Don't know anything else either. I only have a single request. Find that darn bullfruit. Tell him to come see me as soon as possible. Knows how to find me. Deal? Not planning on harming him. That I would rather never find my brother. You silly girl. We're not the ones hunting your brother. It's someone else. Don't you realize that your brother's life is hanging by a thread right now? You say your boss was super mad? Yes, very mad indeed. So mad, in fact, it's dispatched a formidable woman named Ruthless Gala Lily. Ruthless Gala Lily? I've heard her name before from my brother. He said that she never fails. Yes, she's a real assassin gets. Claire is 1 out of 5 great operatives. No matter where Bullfoot goes, she will catch him in the end and will either cut him in half or skin him alive. She never fails. And you, are you helping my brother? Thought you took what you were looking for. Yes, he betrayed us. Betrayal is despicable. It's also very cool, isn't it? I've known him longer than you have, and I know he doesn't take reckless risks. Can't allow him to die until we know what he came up with. Such a cool idea. Told Wolfhook immediately after I found out. We need to find Bullfruit before that scary woman does. What will Buzz think when he finds out? It's also betrayal, isn't it? That's none of your business. We'll deal with the new tide anyway. Anyway, think of my proposal. I have nothing to hide. She said it's true, and everything looks fine, but I'm just afraid that you're lying. Unlike Bullfruit, I'm no liar. Where did your companion go? What's his name, Wolfhook? Did you fire him because he didn't help you last time? How old are you again, Trendy Flyer? Oh, if I could hear you when you were screaming by cabin, surely she could too. She must be nearby. As Wolffoot stand guard in the area, will not give Bullfruit into her hands. Do you understand now? Alright, we'll trust you this one time. That's right, now take the pine cones. Remember, if you see him, tell him to come see me at once. I just said you wouldn't carry these things with you. That was a bluff, of course. What's I going to do if you attack me, Trendy Flyer? I mean, you can fly. What if you dive from above and messed up my hair? I wouldn't do that unless you're hiding more in your hair or something. Stop yapping. She'll be here in a minute. Wolfhook and I Might be able to stall her for a while, but you shouldn't waste your time here. Thank you, Zayton Peach. Thank Wolf for me. We are off. Go move it. Oh, she's already here. Hello, Cabin. Cabin, we have your pure pine cones. Cabin, are you there? Why isn't this responding? The guy just doesn't leave on his own, right? Hurry over here. Sound like came from behind the cabin. Going inside your butt. Come closer, please, so I can have a good look at you. You're the one who sent Mr. Big Wine Barrel? I'm not the wine barrel. I'm the crucible of intense purity. Obviously a wine barrel, nothing like a crucible. Ah, Princess and two knights, I see. Now allow me to offer myself humble greetings to such pure individuals as your august selves. Sir Crucible, we're here to see Mr. Cabin of Intense Purity. Do you know where he's gone? I do. I've always been aware of your troubles, dear princess, and I've been waiting for the pine cones. Cabin has gone ahead. I'll be able to repair the contaminated path with said pine cones. It's another one of you. Your world is quite a few puzzles. Anyway, we found the pine cones. How do we pass them on to you? Just push them through the hole above me. It's a path that leads to the world of purity. And then, Cabin promised to leave us a key. I was pretty sure it mentioned that to you, right? Cabin's a fair, kind person with a good temper, be it a man or woman or anyone else. Cabin will never allow anyone to offer a tribute to it. Yet you've done Cabin great kindness, so why would it refuse to part with a single key? People in the world are so strange. You're so good with words. Anyway, let's put the pine cones in, Kiefer. Put it inside. What the heck is this? Fontaine has lots of weird quests. They should be placed here. I'm Mr. Pure Taste now. Allow me to fulfill our pledge. Please get container from over there. Collect the medicine that shall be squeezed from the outlet beneath me. Thus arrive, the sun goes to sleep. Drink the medicine. You shall enter the world of intense purity. The squeeze from pine cones is the key. That's really something. Where's the entrance? Is it just a dream world? You, Flying Knight, the master of many skills, unfortunately, neither here nor remembers one of them. And just through the hole above me. I won't repeat myself again. It's Tiny Lab's memory, tiny one. Never mind that. Let's go get our key. Get the container. What's the oh, here? Ah, just bottles. Collect the medicine. We're gonna drink a random liquid again. The person of the outlet quickly fills the container. You have obtained the key. Finally, everything has been done perfectly. Thanks to you, pure ones. I'm a little reluctant to say goodbye, but even the world's say farewell sooner or later. Thank you, Mr. Crucible of Intense Purity and Mr. Cabin of Intense Purity, who left in advance. It's a fine brother. Hope we can thank you in person again. It is honored to hear such moving words from you, pure princess. As such, I must give you some personal advice. The world of purity only welcomes knights. It would be rather unwise for you to go forth in that place, princess. For the reason, forgive me, I cannot say. What a strange rule. We need to think about this carefully. The two of us will suffice. I'm the one trying to save my brother, so I should be the one taking the risk. If you go instead of me, I'd feel awful. It's alright. Even though Big Crucible said the world welcomes knights. We'll be fine. Maybe more than just with you there. But, no buts. Ask Big Crucible if you're still worried about us. Crucible? Crucible? Crucible does not respond. Instead, it stares blankly at the sky. Perhaps he's staring at the world. At you? Who knows? Either way, Crucible offers no response. It's left already? Isn't that a little too soon? Fine. Anyway, I'm sure your brother wouldn't want to see you in danger, Blanche. Just wait here for our return, alright? Then, Miss Paimon, do you remember what Mr. Crucible said earlier? Let me repeat it for you. Seems the only thing I can do. Dusk is the right time. Drink the key. Enter through the hole above. Mr. Crucible, the arrive world's brothers in. As for what to do after that, you've been amazing, Blanche. Just leave the rest to us. In that case, let's get some rest now. Do the cooking, pitch the tent. Very good at, brother loves cooking. Blanche's skills better than she claimed. You have nice rest nearby. Blink of an eye, the right time arrives. Sun is setting. Why does it look like it's actually coming up. It's another time grand adventure, another world. I'll wait here for you two. I won't leave until you come back. Get in trouble like my brother, find someone to rescue you. I know how to post commission adventurers guild. You're so nice, Blanche. You should look for a safe place. I don't think so too. They're still there or looking around after all. Doesn't matter, find me. They want my brother, and only I know where he is. So they won't harm me. Still, you should be careful. I will. I hope that everything goes your way. As well. Thanks. Got a place where we find ourselves in. Paimon's getting excited. Take the key out and drink it. Drink potion of purity. Go to the world. Do I do it here? Drink the potion. Where's the potion? Potion. I drank it. Wait, is that Neuvillette's idol? Love and time often live inside, only darkness awaits below. Is this Alice in Wonderland? fall in the darkness and you finally hear a splash. Coldness, dampness, deafness, and dizziness assault you, but your consciousness begins to drift away. Like ash and coral, you quietly sink in the lifeless depths of the ocean. Some time passes, then you hear a soft voice. Oh, somebody's singing. I'm dizzy, feel like she's been sleeping for ages. So dark in here, so wet. You fall into water? Are you alright? I got your hand, so cold. Come on, she'll warm it up for you. Thank you, Paimon, I'm fine. I've arrived in a world of intense purity. Why is it so dark and cold and damp in here? Isn't it? It isn't the white, bright, and warm world that Paimon imagined at all. Somebody's singing. Someone is singing. Is anybody there? Hey, Knights, you're finally awake. How was your nap? Not good. Is this a world of intense purity? The world of intense purity? You actually believe that? Are you kids? How could there be another world? This is hilarious. Wait, we were deceived? How do you know all this? Who are you? Do you remember my voice? Seriously, we're at least partially acquainted, aren't we? You flying knight may be a master of many skills, but unfortunately, neither here nor members of one of them. Crucible of intense purity. I'm the Crucible and Cabin both. It's always been me. I've been hiding here, hoodwinking folk. Alright, the people on the street know me by another name. Tricky Bullfruit. Oh, you were the one? Tricky Bullfruit, your Blanche brother? You tell bro, where the heck are we? So we're actually inside the wine barrel? Obviously. Did you think you really would travel the world like one of those novels? Guess you're either controlling folk, really naive as children. No wonder you're ingredient for pure water. Ingredient? You plan to turn us into an ingredient? What the heck? It's a scam. You already are. You've been sucking the barrel for half a day according to the formula. Power of Hydro should have been isolated by now. Wouldn't have been able to mix pure water without the power of Hydro you possess. Otherwise, who knows when I'd have been able to restore this formula. You're strong, but you can forget about breaking out this barrel. After all, you drank the key that I prepared for you. It's actually a drug. So you feel absolutely weak right now, huh? Sneaky little sneak. Think that they were actually helping Blanche look for you. Now you're going to treat us like this just for that formula? Stubborn till the end. You can trick my sister, but you can't trick me. I betrayed the boss. Boss isn't kind enough to spare me. You're the assassins my boss sent after me, right? Be skilled, but unfortunately your brains are lacking. It's time to become ingredients for my potion. You've been understood. Real assassins are still out there. Even think about lying your way out of this. My sister is the only person in the world who would lend a helping hand to a stranger without expecting anything in return. That's the greatest flaw in your plan. What you said is true. Blanche will corroborate it. You even met one of your compatriots, the one really hunting you. Where did she go? Was she in cahoots with you? Did she deceive us too? Did you insult her? Ever use that word to describe her? She's purer than all of you combined. So the girl actually jumped in after you two, even warned her not to come here seriously. Luckily, I was watching, immediately sent her outside, but her body is too weak. She'd still be unconscious right now. You'll know the answer when she wakes up. We're really not here to hunt you down. You're back. When did you get back? I miss you so much. When you wake up, you should be resting. So happy that you're back. I had a dream where you were singing to me. Then I woke up to you standing before me. I'm so very happy. Everyone rescued you, didn't they? Where are they? Wait, who are those people? They're nice people who were helping me. Did they get left behind in that world? Did you not see them? How could this? Don't cry. Have you ever considered that might been sent to hunt me down? Hunt you down? No way. We met a colleague of yours. They said someone known as Ruthless Gallo Lily is after you. Blanche explains how you met. Ah, you stupid. How can this be? She's coming for me? Did I really make a mistake? Anyway, if Kyber and I really have been left behind in that world, we must rescue them. Blanche, we're over here. Wait, I hear them. Dear creatures, where are you? Inside Mr. Crucible? Yeah, we're inside Mr. Crucible. And no, there's no Mr. Crucible. Ha! There's no Mr. Crucible? What does that mean? You have a moment. Forgive me. I was wrong. I'll release you immediately. What are you saying? Young man with orange hair quickly pulls you out of a wine barrel, starts explaining everything to his sister. How could you do that? The evil consider all others to be evil. Yeah, how could you? One's gonna throw you inside for 3 days and nights. Brother, apologize now or I'll never forgive you. I'm sorry, maybe you can vent by hitting me. I won't fight back. Just do it. You went too far. Really? Give him a good beating, mess up his hair. Don't worry about hitting me too hard. I'll drink some fresh, pure water, so I'll be able to take quite the beating. Try to use this opportunity to test a potion of yours, just like Fox. Paul, you doesn't feel very sincere now. Not at all. It's just this potion affects our legends say that I can make another for you. Isn't that enough sincerity for you? That does sound pretty nice. How much more is it worth? If your version of it sells really well in Fortress of Meripede, so I'm sure original will definitely sell for even more. So you betrayed your companions for more. I have my reasons. If any of them bother you, feel free to include those when hitting me. White Chairman walks over the wine barrel, extracts some potion he made when soaking you in the barrel, then gulps it all down. One does stop to consider our bath water. Yeah! Is our bath water database? Do it, I'm ready. He drank our bath water. I like it. Really? I'm gonna fire my laser at you. Fire!
Bow your head.
Watch the beating got Primal Spirits back up? That's for sure. Kaifer's hands are icy cold in the wine barrel. It was all their fault. You didn't hold back. I'm not complaining though. I'm praising you. You're really strong. Brother, please just stay silent. So that's all there is to pure water? Well, something seems to be off with it. I tried the pure version, but this performed even worse than that. Did something go wrong with the production? It's because we don't have hydro vision. It feels like Paimon's 100,000 more payday just become mere 10,000. Compared all the ingredients with the potion is manuscript, so there's definitely a problem here. Besides ingredients selected from the two of you, that is. Don't push the blame of us. How could it be our problem? We're pure enough. No, that's not what I mean. Manuscript ingredient known as the power of water, so I thought it meant hydro. So that's why you wanted to test us with those hydro mechanism while you were disguised as the cabin. Perhaps said that there might be an error in my understanding, but what does the power of water represent? I must figure it out. Forgotten that you're still being hunted? It's alright, you have accepted your apology. I'm gonna stop here. I must finish it. I have no other choice. Time doesn't quite get you. The power of water, just the power of water? Power of water, only hydro holds power, right? What other kind of power could water hold? You told me so many stories, brother, so you must know that in many stories, water itself is power. Water itself? That's right, just like the story about the potioner which you told me when I was young. Sorry about obtaining pure water from the world of purity, but wasn't just a lie. That's the only part I made up. The rest has been passed down by word of mouth for generations. They say there was once a handsome but eccentric young man in the Fontaine Research Institute, a prodigy in potions and alchemy. So Institute focus was not on potions alchemy, and due also to his slightly withdrawn and narcissistic tendencies, he was somewhat ostracized. Later on, he came to these mountains to live in seclusion and continuous research, and he invented many miraculous potions. Fortunately, none of them were preserved because he poured them all onto the ground. Poured them all away? Yes, that's what stories say, and that's why it's considered weird. Maybe all geniuses are like that. Was turn events later on, some say it was the work of the Hydro Archon, who couldn't bear to see those legendary potions just vanish. More and more potions were poured there, got to form a small pond. Potioneers amazed the pond's formation that he sat nearby and admired it all day. No one else was indulging in so masterpiece of his own reflection on that masterpiece of his. That's so intriguing. What happened next? After that, young man would immerse himself in the pond all day, but one day accidentally slipped in the pond and drowned on his own creation. Ah. Sometime later, his little blue-white flower emerged from the center of the pond, its beauty rivaling that of the potioneer. Such a story. A pond with a little white flower? Hasn't Paimon seen a place like that? Are you serious? I didn't make this up. It's still a legend. Paimon really just seen it before. Remember, where did we see that? I think I remember. We passed a small pond like that while gathering pine cones. There's a little flower center of the pond. Just like, are you sure? Never noticed. We'll overlook all of because you were focused on targeting us. That's why only Blanche remembers. Shall we head over there, have a look? Perhaps the key power of water lies in that pond. There was a pond? I didn't even recognize. Oh, those are the flowers. Eliminate monsters.
Torn to oblivion.
Goodbye. Find over. There are so many monsters. What attracting them? Meant to spawn here, which means there might be some kind of wonderful power in this area. See a little flower in the middle of the plants, just like in the legends. It's look different from ordinary flower. Dewdrops are so shiny, they're more beautiful than dew you find elsewhere. Let's collect some. Dewdrops that are formed by absorbing essence. Maybe that's the truth behind the power of water. Collect dew. Feel the power within these drops by looking at them. I have a strong feeling now. Next mixture will be a success. Let's go back and give it a try. And Calla Lily is here. You're gonna get beat up or skinned. 10,000 more now feels like 100,000. Start mixing now. Just wait a moment. Orange hair young man working in front of console. A smile of joy appears soon. Soon appears on his face. So we've done it. Don't even need to try it out. I just know it's much better than rip-offs in the Fortress of Meropide. Work finally paid off. Amazing. So are you, Kai, from Paimon? Contributed the most, Blanche. She hadn't remembered the story and the pound. It's nothing. I remember everything you ever said. Thank you, both of you, for not holding a grudge. I made 2 copies of the formulas promised as my apology. Thank you, Lucas, for the car package. Ah, nice you kept your word. I'm glad to take it. That said, you only need one. There's one for you, Blanche. You can just take some. It's not like I'm going anywhere, right? Now we can stay together forever. You have a bright future. That's not something you should waste here. Take the complete formula, New Fontaine Research Institute. If they don't think it's supported enough, then go somewhere further out. Go to Academy in Sumeru, Liyue, or even Mondstadt. Some will appreciate it enough to take you in. You can be like the other girls. You can get education in school. It's much better than listening to my tall tales. That's why you made a potion? I've heard you say this stuff too many times. I'll go wherever you go. Aren't you going to listen to your brother? Not anymore? No, I don't. Not when you talk about this. I don't want to get mad at you. Please listen to me. Hate it when you try to act like a big brother. Blanche, come back. Oh no. Oh boy, there she goes. Look, you really made her mad this time. Don't want her to become just like me. I don't want her to become a treasure hoarder. She'll understand one day. Either way, we'll have to find her. It's too dangerous out there. I don't know you again to help me find her. I can only trust the 2 of you with this. His family, isn't she? Why don't you do it yourself? Still need to wrap this potion stuff up. Still thinking about your blasted potions, huh? Paimon got nothing to say to you. Let's go find Blanche. Blanche is probably captured by the three of them. Oh, nope. She's just here. There you are. He's trying to kick me out again. He just wants you to live a better life. Why isn't he here then? Well, he must be upset that I'm also clingy. I just want to be with him. What's wrong with that? He's doing this because he loves you. Don't you think he must really regret becoming a treasure hoarder? Don't mind, he was already a treasure hoarder when he found me. Oh, you are not his actual sister. He saw me crying on the side of the road. He was scout scavenging you one day. He took me in. So before I could speak and remember things. In that case, can't I just become treasure hoarder too? Why won't he let me? He's so full of himself. Treasure holder? Well, maybe. In a way, let's go back first so he can stop fretting. Going to change his mind, is he? Talk to him. You're his family, but I'm sure you can work on something. I guess so. Thank you both. Please, you have to help him. Help me convince him. Don't worry, we will. Wait, you hear something? Oh, he's gone. I must die, right? Oh no, ruthless Catalan. That's my brother. You have to save him. I think the boss would send you, Catalan. I didn't think you would betray us either, Bullfruit. There are things I must do. Little brat you found, I presume. How did you know? Countless chance to make my move, but I don't kill anyone before I figure out what's going on. Well, now I'll know everything, so I must die, right? It's good that you already paid the price. You did betray your organization for her sake, after all. Should have something to say. Bullfruit made a mistake. Shouldn't we take a vote on this? Should have a chance to share the formula that you took. That means we should have a say in this, right? As such, I propose we put the decision to kill Bullfruit to a vote. After all, the minority must obey the majority, right? Is that how the world works? Well, folks, say something. Don't you live by that rule? Why are you so afraid of her? We're all operatives, aren't we? Having Wolffolk stall me, so we'll have asked a sheep to stop a wolf. Is your new tide just tomfoolery, Zayton Peach? Leave the new tide out of this. The Fruity Order exists to maintain order and balance lost in the world. We must not skip the vote. There's no need to vote. Seriously, did she beat you, silly? The Wolffolk understands my presence represents opinions of the boss and the rest of the group. Even the three of us are opposed, the three of us against several dozen, and yes, in perfect world, the minority must obey the majority. But there's one more thing, Calla Lily. I've always treated everyone in the order like family, even Bullfruit, even you. Families do not watch one another die, whether the hands of outsiders or one of our own. I mean, say you're abandoning your own principles? The saying is that when it comes to family, it doesn't matter who's the majority or the minority. Looks I went too easy on you back when you pathetically begged for your life. Do whatever it takes to stay alive, but now there's three of us who might stand a chance. Too cool, brother. Too cool. Is this your latest principle? No, Bullford taught me about this. I just never applied it until today. No one wants to die. Well, Zayton Peach, are you sure? Do you really want to betray the boss? So try to put words in my mouth. I explained this to the boss myself, by the way. Tired of your arrogance. And why don't you think about your name for a moment? Is it a fruit? Are Calla Lily's fruits? Even know how you managed to become one of us. In fact, you're the real traitor. You betrayed us by simply having that name. Don't show what for today. I see, you don't want to live either. Fine. Order's cleanup starts today. Zayton Peach, Wolffolk, I'm happy you still consider me family. I've been a crook my whole life, and this might be the last day in this world, so please, just let me do the right thing for once. Stay out of this. Stay out of it. It's my problem. I should deal with it myself. That way, the boss won't give you any trouble either. You're out of my mind. Out of your mind. It's not time to try to be cool. Don't worry, I've replicated pure water, so I might stand a chance. That's really what you want, and I'll support you. Sounds great. Don't come back. Please take care of my sister for me. Let's see what you've got. Let's kill Calla. Where's Calla Lily? Let's smack her silly. Repel Calla Lily. I'm firing my laser.
Silence!
Silence. loser. It's my loss. Wait, is this for real? How is she so weak? Did my scolding affect her mentally or something? Am I even that amazing? Strange, she was stronger back when she attacked me. Even a child could fight her right now. Don't you, Calla Lily? Is my potion too strong, or are you just going easy on us? Isn't this because of... yeah, I beat her up. Consider that something still doesn't feel right. Loss is a loss. I accept my defeat. You. A boss won't come for you anymore. Really? That's how boss works. May not like Calla, but if the boss sent her, the boss wouldn't pursue matter no matter how the outcome. Calla, who never fails, has failed. It's pretty good, huh, brother? Yeah, you're the best, if that's what you want. Either way, better figure out how we're gonna explain this to the boss. Calla is definitely going to tell on us. Hurry up, ask your new tide for solutions. I've been counting on it from the beginning, you know. What new tide? Never seen the new tide. Stop being a kid. Forget it. Let's think about after we get back. Matter how great she is, only single mouth. You have two against one. One is completely useless when it's two against one. Naive idiots. I'm leaving. Galilee, Zayton Peace Wolfhook, I have something for you. Takes out a handwritten note and hands it over. It's a formula for pure water that my brother deciphered. This belongs to all of you too. He wronged all of you, so I'll apologize on his behalf. Hope you can forgive him. Only did it for my sake. I see. Listen to your brother from now on, girl. I had a brother too. I might have turned out this way. Time to go. Take care of your sister, crappy bullfruit. See you, Blanche. Bye, bullfruit. Goodbye to the two of you too. Finally over, right? No, they're still my sister. I don't want to talk about that. You got to talk even if you're siblings. I want you. It's always super important to talk stuff out. I have long conversations every day too. Let's get a touch base with her food fund after all. Hey, just let Paimon have this, would you? Then alright, I'll consider my brother has to say. I just don't want to be separated from him. We won't truly be apart. Indeed, we'll never truly be apart. It's just that you will experience many things while growing up, and we've all got to learn to live independently. You gotta teach me. Of course, I'll stay with you until you can stand on your own 2 feet. It's a deal then. Alright. What do you plan to do now? I haven't figured out yet. Step 1 is send a copy of formula to the New Fontaine Research Institute. Can be considered their inheritance after all. Might try to relax Fortress of Merpid after that. Pure water sells quite well down there. I mean, regardless of Blanche decides to do, one simply can't do without more. Clock's ticking. It's time for us to leave. I'm much in a hurry. I want to cook for Kaifer and Paimon. So alright, we'll meet again. Alright, too busy. I'll write Adventurers Guild, so don't forget to pick up. We will. Safe travels. Farewell. See you, Paimon. Safe travels for you too. Gotta say, Paimon does feel a bit sad to see them, but we've done something very meaningful. I'm suddenly filled with confidence towards future journeys. In fact, what sort of confidence? Thought your family just now? It's all written all over your face. Definitely find her. We already found Lumine. She just wants us to go through the nation. So I keep saying that I need to find her. She actually said that we just need to explore the world and see what the state of things are. Should I confess it too? When we see her, Pine will help you talk her around. After all, she only has a single mouth, and we have two. So guess what? But I don't fully trust you, Paimon. It seems like you're the other god. Remember, New Tide said one completely useless when it's two against one. You truly are the trendy flyer. I was cheering you, come on. Anyway, take this. It's Paimon's food funds. Pam promises to pay the commission fees, remember? Paimon's super trustworthy, huh? What's that expression? To embrace say thank you, Paimon? It's gotta be it. Paimon's heard enough. That's right, you said thank you. Paimon in your heart, didn't you? In which case, you're welcome. Just don't forget to put more in our food fan from now on, alright? That's a cute little quest. Paimon's food. Where's that? Where's Paimon's food fund? Pure water. What's pure water? Here's Paimon's food fund. Paimon is part of her personal food fund to pay for your commission. Now that you think of it, she probably has some more squirreled away, doesn't she? Yes, she has. That was cute because I thought it's gonna be fantastical, but it's just a brother taking care of her sister. That's sweet. Not yeah. They were the villains all along, but now it's time. Oh, it's actually already 1:30. It's time to find somebody to raid. Let's see who we can go to today. Let us go and find somebody to raid. Tomorrow we will be playing some Path of Champions because there's an update for Legends of Frontera. Neuvillette. How are you, Mars? How's your Hubadero arc? Tomorrow we're gonna play more Path of Champions because there is an update that will actually be live in a few minutes. It's at 2 a.m. And yeah, tomorrow we will play with it. And now let's see, who can we go to?
I see the value in
Anna,
my
go to
own
bed.
work, but I also see the meaning in all the endeavors of the people of Fontaine. I believe I will continue to take pride in fulfilling my duties.
Ba, 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 ba. Let's go to Takio's actually also. You're late for stream, it's over. Yeah, it's over. We have been streaming for 3.5 hours. It's short because it's still a work day. Tomorrow's gonna be Legends of Frontera time. Let's go to Taki's stream. Who's also playing some Genshin. And next time, if we play Genshin, we're gonna do some more world quests. And there, we're going to Taki's stream right now. Wonder what Taki's doing at Genshin. But yeah, it's a raid message if you want to use it. But guys, thank you for joining me today as we do Neuvillette Story, the event, and some more world quest. I really appreciate each and every one of you, and I hope that you have a great day. Bye bye.